Good morning. Welcome back. This is gonna be, I'm just warning you in advance, it's gonna be a kind of weird one. Because we're setting up basically a dollhouse of chaos for my Sims that I'm then going to lock them in for 24 real life hours. So this should be kind of an interesting thing for us to do, I guess. But hello everybody. Welcome back. Let me get everything set up, as in like turn on my Spotify. I never have my Spotify going before I go live because frankly I can't handle it. There's only so much Sims 2 soundtrack a person can take. So I usually start it the second I go live because like I can't very well just sit here listening to this. You need silence in advance. Also, she's like already trying to crash. Open. Anyway, hello. Oh, there we go. Open. So what we have to do today is pick out the Sims that are going to live here. Build the house. Look at how funny my Sim looks. Sims with the macabre trait are so funny. The way she's like so serious, just staring us down. Anyway, we have to set up the Sims that are going to live here, and we have to build the like big shell. We also have to choose where it's going to be. I guess that's probably the first priority, is for us to choose where we're going to put the house, and then we can like start working on it. We haven't done the Dan Plays The Sims 4 stream yet, Moonshine, because we're doing it on Friday. The reason I was being weird and like cagey about it before is because I couldn't announce it until Twitch announced it. But basically Twitch is hosting a Sims tournament. So Twitch is gonna do like a big Sims Rivals event on Friday. And he's gonna participate in that tournament. So the reason I was like, I don't know when Dan's gonna play The Sims, guys, but I can't tell you yet, is because Twitch hadn't announced it. But they announced it a few days ago, so we can talk about it now. But we're doing that on Friday. It's like a big Sims event that Twitch is hosting. It's gonna be a bingo challenge, which I have done before on my own. Like I've made my own bingo board and like tried to mark off, it's like, oh, go to space, grow a cow plant, like random stuff like that. I have done my own bingo board like that before, just for fun by myself, but basically Twitch is going to be hosting a big event. It's on my channel, but also on like 39 other people's channels, Ren. So it's not just my channel. There's also going to be like an official Twitch Rivals stream that they're going to be hosting. They're going to have casters like announcing everything, because there's essentially 20 teams of 2 that are trying to compete in this bingo event. And then if you get bingos, like there's like literal real life money, prize money being awarded to people who participate, if they like get bingos on the board and stuff. I don't know what's going to be on the board. I was involved with like the prep work deep behind the scenes in like trying to convince Twitch to do it, helping them decide what format to use and also how many people to invite. Cause they were like, let's have 24 people. And I was like, no, you can't do that. That's not enough. We need to have as many people as possible. So that's, I was involved in like that part. And I also helped give them some ideas for the bingo board, but because I'm playing in it, I'm not allowed to know what they're using on the bingo board. So I don't really know what to expect aside from that. So no, I'm not a team with Dan, Anna. Dan is on a team with a different person named Kayla. I'm on a team with Shella. I didn't know that Dan was going to play in it, but Kayla got invited as like a team captain, so then she had to invite a person to be on her team, and she literally submitted Dan's name without asking him first, and then she was like, hey Dan, we're playing in the Sims tournament together, okay? How funny is that? And so now Dan's playing with Kayla, candidly Kayla, the other Kayla. She's like chaotic evil. I think it's so funny. I'm excited for them to do it together. I think they're gonna make a good pair. So anyway, he's playing with a different Kayla on the team. And they do it in teams because Rivals likes to do stuff like that. It's fun with Rivals, where they take what is like obviously a single player game, and they try and play it in a different way. Like you try and think like, how can we make this collaborative? How can we make it different? Like how can we like mess with this a little bit? So that's why they're playing it in duos. Also selfishly, I wanted them to have as many people in the event as possible, and the only way to manage that was to have it be duos, because basically they have to hire a bunch of extra staff to check the bingo clips, because when a team gets a bingo, they have to like submit clips of every single thing they achieve for like the 5 in the row, right? And then they have to have a person manually watch the clips back to confirm, like, yes, they did get a bingo, because there's real money being awarded to people who get the bingos. And so they can, like, they have, you know, like budget constraints for how much staff they can hire. And so if you do it in duos, that means that they have to check 20 people's teams bingos versus checking 40 or whatever. So having it be like grouped into duos is better, because then you can have more people playing. My goal with the event, and hopefully I like did this right in like advising them this way, my goal was to have as many people be able to play as possible. Like I was like, can we push it to the absolute max number of people that can be involved? Because I just know that the Sims community never gets opportunities like this. Like we never get to be involved in like official events. Like we've never had an esports thing before with the Sims. Like we've never really had a chance like this with the Sims community. And I knew that like so many people would want to be involved. And even like, you know, even with there being 40, that's still like not nearly enough. Like no one isn't, there's gonna be loads of people that don't get to play. So, I was like, look, we can have the prize pools can be small, like split it with as many players as you can. I don't think people want to win. No one like goes into a Sims event thinking, hey, I'm gonna win a bunch of money with this. They go into it thinking like, I want to participate in this. At least that's what my thought process was. So anyway, that's what I was advising them with, basically. And hopefully I advised them in the right way. But that's kind of how I felt about it going into it. I just knew that like so many people that are like in the community would want to be involved. So and again, there's never been a thing like this, so nobody thinks, like usually if they do like big Fortnite tournaments and like big other esports tournaments, sometimes people will win like thousands of dollars. Nobody's gonna win thousands of dollars doing this. But there's not like a precedent for that anyway. So it's just different. It's just different, but anyway, that'll be on Friday. So that's what we're up to. I wasn't involved with like the teams that have been chosen and all of that. I just was involved in like some, basically trying to get them to do it. I was like, please, can we do this? I've been trying to do this for like over a year. I've been like, please Twitch, I want a Rivals event for The Sims. Oh, that's the thing, Miv. Well, we also we didn't really win any money from the Stardew Rivals. None of us Simmers really got anything from it, you know? But anyway, it'll be the Rivals event starts at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Which is, I usually stream at 4. I'm still gonna go live at 4 and we'll like, yeah, Shella's on my team. Oh, you won $200? That's a lot of money. Oh, I think I might have won like $75. But that might have been the other Stardew event no, that wasn't, because I actually won the one that I was on team with Habu for. Oh, maybe that was oh no, you know what it was? The first Stardew Rivals that I was in. It was in like 2018 or 19 when I was having all those internet issues. That one, I won $25. That's what I'm thinking of. And that was only because they had like $100 awarded as a prize for like everybody who, like the team that got like each of these legendary fish or whatever, and nobody caught one of them. So they split all of the money across everybody, or I guess it was $100 per team. So there's probably like 10 teams or something. Maybe it was like, I don't know, more money than that per prize, but every team got $100 because nobody caught that fish. So I got $25. Not to brag. It's like a participation award. Yeah, the Sims Rivals thing will be on Twitch. Like the point of Rivals is that you have to stream your POV because that's how they check. And it's still like, I'm gonna be streaming like my computer from here. I'll just be in like a Discord call with Shella. And we'll both be working towards different goals at the same time while competing against like 38 other people. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Also, Snap's here, which is exciting. Maybe I should, let me look about getting this cat cam up and then we can start working on the build. But yeah, that's how Rivals works. I know if you've never watched a Rivals tournament or seen it before, it probably sounds really confusing, but it'll make sense once we're on there. You can also like skim through, hold on. No, don't snap. I'm trying to make it so it's not, okay, well, she's leaving anyway, and it's upside down, so whatever. Whatever. I was trying to fix it, but she left before I had a chance to. You were like on the ceiling. That was very impressive. Spider cat over here. Simmer Wit, thank you for the the $25 to St. Jude. Oh my gosh. Miranda gave $1 and said, call everyone who has a shoulder operation on Friday. I'm thinking of you. You got this. Genetic counselor telling you to ask your doctor about cancer genetic testing. Wow, I fumbled trying to read that. Thank you for donating. They said it makes them proud to work in oncology genetics, that there are others out there who care. Thank you for the donation. SJ, thank you for donating. The Money Mouse came and found me in Newcastle. Send help, please. He's too menacing. And Heather gave $50 in memory of their son's best friend's dad. I'm so sorry, Heather. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for that donation to St. Jude. Okay, Snappy. You ready? I'm just gonna real quick grab Stanley Humphrey as like a little tester guy here. And then we can go in and start building. I'm gonna add more Sims to this household. I'm starting with Stanley. I'm trying to think trait-wise, because we want to have them all have enough different... Don't bite my headphones. We want to have them all have enough different traits, but also traits that will encourage them to partake in our weird events. How will the stream work? Like the unpaused stream? Okay, let's talk about that first, I guess. Basically, I'm going to build a dollhouse sort of vibe. You'll watch me do it in a second, so I won't explain that yet. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm gonna build like a dollhouse that's got no front. It's all wide so we can see the whole thing all at once. And we're gonna have 8 Sims in our household, kind of wacky Sims with some wacky traits. We're gonna fill a bunch of death traps inside of this house. A telescope, the sauna, you know, all of the things that might hurt your Sims. And we're gonna put a lot of woohoo spots. We're gonna put some funny activities in there for them to be like doing. And stop. My cat trying to go for my headphones. I'm going to then set it all up so we can see the dollhouse, and then unpause my game and leave it running unpaused for 24 hours straight in real life. So we're gonna just get it all set and then let it run. You're gonna have a lot of suggestions, and some of them are gonna be really good. Some are gonna be bad, and it's not your fault. I just have done this 5 times now, so I know what they do and don't do, you know, because I've been doing this for a long time. So all of your concerns, don't worry. I've got it covered. I've done it a bunch of times. I know how it's gonna go. It's gonna be totally fine. I'm not concerned in the slightest about pop-ups or anything. We have a plan. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. And you're gonna suggest items, but I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry they don't use those because I've already tried some things that seemed like a fun idea and in hindsight didn't work. So just bear with me there. But that's how we're gonna do it. I can show you really quickly because I just posted in my announcements channel one from last year. So this is the one from last year. It's gonna look kind of like this, right? And so you can see I've got a bunch of weird rooms and cow plants and things. And then we've got all kinds of stuff that we're hoping that they will use. Maybe they'll play ping pong. Maybe Vlad will sleep in the coffin. Maybe they'll eat the cow plants. And so we're gonna try and angle it in a funky way so we can see everything. And also so that they'll hopefully use all this stuff. It's giving the Era's house. Yeah, a little bit. Except I did this before Taylor ever made that lover house. Just so you know. So I think actually she copied us. I think that she copied us. But yeah, so okay, that's a good point. Things like the fire toilet is a good example of something that seems fun, but actually in hindsight isn't great. Because the fires are hilarious and can cause deaths. But fires are one of the only things that the Sims cannot repair themselves. So if the stove burns, they will never autonomously replace that stove to put back to a normal stove again. So they won't be able to use it anymore. So that's something that I have to come back and usually replace later. So last year, I think I put the pizza oven in. It would consistently catch fire, and that's fine. It can stay burnt for an hour in real life, but then I have to come back and replace it. Versus if a toilet breaks, they can repair it themselves autonomously. So there's some balance to stuff like that. And if the fire toilet catches fire, then I don't know. It's hard to say if it's good to have long term. But the telescope is always a hit. Yeah, literally. The telescope is quite literally a hit. So, And the stream's gonna be on Saturday, Chris. We're setting it up now. It'll be on Saturday. And I'll be present in the beginning and the end. And I'm not gonna be like on The Voice the whole time. It's an idle stream. But I'm gonna be awake and watching it the entire time because I get so paranoid about things going wrong. So I will be around, and you'll probably hear me come back, like a Sim's gonna escape and like glitch out the wall. I'm gonna have to come put him back, and then I'll be like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm just here to put Stanley back because he escaped. So you'll hear me from time to time with stuff like that. I'm the babysitter, basically. But that's how it'll go. That's how it'll go. Okay. Chased by Death feels like one that we should give everybody. But I don't know. Maybe I should. I think I might also give Stanley Romantic. I don't know. There's like a balance to this also, because you don't want him to have only bad traits. Oh, and maybe Love Bug too, so he can be like the woohooer of the group. But you don't want to give them only bad traits, because then if they're always in a bad mood, they don't woohoo. But you also want them to die, so it's like, I don't know. There's a balance there too. Lactose intolerant. We should give somebody else lactose intolerant so that they poop their pants a lot. That sounds like fun. Rosie, happy birthday. Thank you for the donation. Eleni said, can't wait for the Unpaused stream. Calexis, thank you. Aiden got Lord tickets today. That's so exciting. Charlie, calling out everyone getting 3 paychecks in May instead of 2. Thank you. Everyone who has EDS, thank you. $30 for my 30th birthday today. Happy birthday, Jordan. And Meme said, update on my gallbladder. It's been removed now and cannot hurt me. Trying to recover, so hyped for all the streams to help me. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, but you know what? You got rid of that thing. You got the last laugh about that gallbladder. Now it's dead. So you win. Thank you for donating. Miranda has an operation on Friday. I said that already, didn't I? That's okay. Well, Miranda, I'm thinking of you and your shoulder operation. Still. Okay. So we had a couple of discussions about places that we might want to live. One was Sulani. Sulani as an idea. The other was maybe Henford-on-Bagley, because the ambient noise in those worlds is really nice. Like the energy of that place is really good. I guess one of the new worlds could be interesting just because we haven't really played an Unpaused in them yet. But we sort of learned our lesson. Like one time I did it in San Myshuno and there was like honking from the city, like with the cars and the city noises. And that wasn't as like vibey as the ambient noise in some of the other like more nature-y worlds. So I don't really know what the ambient sound sounds like in some of the newer ones. It needs to be a big lot too, but there's a big lot. Oh, let me move Stanley in here and we can listen to it. We have to play it silently and listen though. We have to listen to it real quiet. We have to, okay, my game crashed. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is going well. Well, Henford has rain, not really so much thunder. Sulani has a lot of rain and thunder, but rain and thunder is like good ambient noise. It's really nice. A lot of people listen to this stream just like in the background while they're like working on homework or like reading and stuff. So the ambient rain sound is actually a plus. It raining a lot is actually a good thing. So we want that to win. Perhaps. The werewolf world, I don't think I want to live there because it's kind of dark. That's not really my vibe for this stream today. Aldred, thank you for donating. Who said every dollar counts? Jules gave $150. We just passed $345,000 raised. Orange Goose said, calling everyone to scream for breast cancer. Thank you so much for the donation. An important reminder. Eli gave $50 for their Grandpa Jim and Grandma Margaret. Thank you. Clara for the donation also. Asher is working their last day in retail today and starting an internship for their dream job on Monday. Congratulations. Oh, we're getting a cat back. This is exciting. Let me try and fix the webcam because it was upside down before. No! There, hitting it worked. Perfect. You just hit it on the table enough. And it makes it fit again. That is really funny. What? Okay, I'm gonna mute my Sims 2 soundtrack real quick. And I'm gonna listen to the sounds of the game really loud. Oh, sound effects. Okay, I know it's quiet. You're not gonna hear it that much. The birds are chirpy. There's like nature sounds. I think that's nice. Cars will drive along this street. I think. So I did hear, yeah, like you can hear, let me sit right here for a second. See what that sounds like. Are you coming? Oh, they only stay down there. Oh, I don't think they ever drive down this road. They just turn that way. Okay, that could be an option. One of the other options that we were talking about was maybe... Let me look around in all... Let's just look at all the new worlds. Newish worlds, I guess. The lots aren't as big over here. Well, let me just grab a random sim real quick. Oh my god. That's amazing. People do like the coolest stuff. They take like dogs and they try and make them into other animals. Sorry, that was like that's so cool. Let me just grab a random sim. How about you? I'm gonna listen to the sounds over here. Lauren, thank you for donating. Calling everyone who forgot to turn off risky woohoo in their very veggie legacy and is now suffering for it. Look, it's not that I'm glad that happened to you, but I'm glad I'm not alone. Someone said dollar train for weenie sims who do not want to enter the death house. Oh, loud. Sorry. They said hashtag save Stanley. Felicity, thank you for donating. Someone else said dollar train for Star Wars fans who just finished the season finale of Andor. They said, my mind is blown. That is very fun. Okay, let's listen to this for a little bit. It's the same kind of ambient noise. I just don't know if there's gonna be like loud car noise.
Aha.
I feel like the other one was nicer. Don't worry, chat. I pressed the button for 3:45. I already did. I promise. It was a couple minutes ago. I promise I pressed it. 4 minutes ago, even. Emily, thank you for donating. You and your whole family, including the cats, love what I'm doing. Thank you for donating. And Nora with the $25. They said I had a cancer scare. I can't even imagine how hard it is for kids to actually, or for how hard it is to actually have it. Thank you for donating. Love from Norway. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I think that the other one is better. Tamarong is better for sure so far out of those two. I'm gonna look in... I don't think I want to do it in Ravenwood. It is a little bit creepy in Ravenwood, but it might be like too creepy. Oh, let's put Collie there. It might be too creepy in Ravenwood, but we'll see. Ari, Mikey, and Miko gave $333. It's their third year donating. The extra $33 are from their cat. We don't ask where she gets the money from. Oh, loud again. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Bingo, thank you for donating. Let's try this one, then we can try the other neighborhood too. Oh, this one has owls. At least I heard owls. There's way less ambient sound, but I heard an owl a second ago. That sounded like a creepy scream. It's very, very quiet though. It'll be more at night, I assume. Yeah, you hear more owls at night. It does get pretty dark, but you don't really see the background. It won't snow here, obviously, but it does rain. It not snowing actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. Doesn't it? I don't think it snows in Tamarong either, though, does it? It not snowing isn't necessarily a bad thing, because the snow is like bigger and like it blocks you more. But I don't know. Let's try over here too, just so we can see the other parts of town. RJ, thank you for donating again. Katarina, thank you so much. Bingo Bronson, thank you so much for donating also. Okay. Let's listen. Well, we've done it in Sulani a bunch, Ali, which is why we were talking about maybe doing it somewhere else. We've done it in Sulani before. Okay, this has more of the same ambient sound, like the bugs and like stuff that the other worlds had. Yeah, I mean, it's very similar. So we could save like this world for one to do like maybe like later in the year that's more Halloween-y. You can't do it in Selva Dorada because you can't live there, Steph. It's not a residential world, so we can't live there. I don't think I want to do it in Nordhaven, but I think it would be bad for me to not check, right? I think it would be like foolish of us not to look if we're looking at all of them. So we can try this. We've done Henford on Bagley before too, Amanda, which is why we were talking about that leading into today. That was one of like a top contender for us, but I don't know if I want to do it. I think I'm kind of excited about some of these other ones, but let's see how this goes. This is more of a city vibe, but I don't think it'll be loud. Yeah, see, there's like no nature ambient sound. Oh, I heard 3 chirps. But it's less. The reason we weren't thinking Nordhaven is because it's not as like ambient, Melanie. That's why. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not as ambient, which you hear like 2 crickets. We haven't done Tartosa. Everybody being like, why not this? There's no like, it's not that. It's just like we already I'm kind of like stuck on one of them already, which I guess is the why not that one. There's a lot of worlds, so there's like, you know, it's not all of them, right? I think we did it in Chestnut Ridge already. Tartosa's big lots are, I guess I need to come visit this one. We're trying to find the right sounds for people that are going to be listening to it for 20 hours straight, you know? Who is sleeping more comfortably right now, Snap or Rick behind me? I don't think Rick is comfortable, is the problem. Thank you for the donation, Leon. Lazi, thank you. Eco, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for the donation. Paige, Alex, Jamie, I'm so sorry for your loss too. Anyone dying from cramps right now, thank you. Someone's first stream and their rescue cats, Phoenix and Ash, thank you so much. All right, let me get everybody inside real quick. In you go. In you go. So we can listen. All right. So if we did this for real, I mean, we'd be kind of like right here, right? All right, the phone's not cutting it. Stop ringing. The principal is calling. See, this is why we can't have teens and kids in the household. Exact example. I don't like that one. It's not good enough. Nora said for everyone that's not able to donate, thank you for the donation also. I appreciate that a ton. We can go look. I don't want to do this one on the beach because I think it's going to be too small, but we can look. We can look. The ocean sound would be nice, but I'm scared that... Okay, where's the lot exactly? Okay, So we would be like right here. It's very subtle. It is nice. Yeah, you can hear, it's very similar to Sulani. We've already done it in Sulani though, so I don't really want to do it in Sulani again, now that we're looking at other worlds. I already did it in Henford on Bagley too. I do like the different birds. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the one in Tamarong just so I can compare it. Kirsten had a job interview last week and you got a call today to say you have the job. Oh, congratulations. That's so exciting. And somebody said calling all Australians, it's not even midnight yet. Thank you for the donation too. Yeah, the horse ranch world is really nice for this too. I just think it would be nice if we could try somewhere different instead of sticking to the same every time, you know? Well, we haven't done the same every time. We've done different ones. But there are so many worlds, so it's kind of fun to do them in different places if we can. Okay, I'm waiting for it to go the way it sounds. Let's listen to this. I think this one has the most ambient sound. Like, listening to this again, I think it has the most. And it's still very tropical and, like, nice, but I think it has the most sound, which is nice. The birds are nice. Let's listen to it at nighttime real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, I mean, there's a sim right there. Oh, it's Trashly! Can you leave? There. Yeah, I think it's really nice at night too. I think this is the best lot. And it's pretty. I mean, you won't really see the outside, but we'll know where it is. We'll know where it is. Cramp sufferer reporting for duty. I'm sorry. I hope it passes and stuff. I'm so sorry. It is rough out here. It is rough out here. Oh yeah, I didn't change my bot. I literally have, oh my, I'm so stupid. I literally have the Y command open on my bot and I never like finished typing it. Oh, so loud. Okay. Simsie is setting up for our unpaused stream on Saturday. Okay, that'll be fine. All right. Let's figure this out. I also need to change the sound of the audio a little bit, but we'll worry about that later. Bailey, thank you for donating. Shout out to anyone else eating a bagel right now. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so for the house, oops, let's cheat for some money. Just my luck, thank you for the $150. Oh my goodness. And Anonymous, thank you for donating also. Okay. Let me put the, pin this also. Nice. Okay, so for the house, it's essentially gonna be, and I think it should be kind of skinny. I think I might also scoot it kind of back on the lot. It's essentially going to be around this size, give or take a little bit of space. And then we're gonna put these CC windows I have from Little Dika. Dika made these for me specifically for these unpaused streams. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Kayla, that's really weird looking. Yeah, it's because it's basically a gaping hole in the wall. And the reason you have to put these, or at least the reason I do, is because there's no borders and it's completely clear to see through. Because if you look at this, it's not like you can't see inside as well through that regular window. And this also frosts over in the cold. So this makes it so that we can see inside, but it makes it so it has indoor lighting and like doesn't look bad. So this is why we have to use these ones. You can get them off of Dika's Patreon or something, I think. I know he's posted them. But that's why we use them, because then you can see inside. It kind of looks like there's no wall there, but there is a wall there, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, Silver Fairy, thank you for the $300 to St. Jude. We just passed 346,000. Thank you so much. That is very generous. And someone else said, does it count if it's an English muffin? I think it does. Thank you for donating also. All right, let's get some random lights in here. So we need those too. Okay, onto the top floor as well. I like it. I think I might give them, a ladder this time to get upstairs. I think historically, oh, this needs to be skinnier probably too, doesn't it? I think that historically we've done only stairs, but a ladder might be kind of fun. As long as it's not the only, like there needs to be a ladder maybe to the top floor or maybe to the bottom floor, because if there's going to be toddlers, they won't be able to get up and down the ladder. So it'll limit the space the toddlers can go to. But it might be kind of funny to watch them climb a ladder. So what you would be looking at is like, okay, it needs to be a little bit skinnier too. This way. Maybe 2 tiles. Okay, so it would be sort of angled like this. You can actually see everything really well like that. So that feels like the right size to me. You know? Yeah, there's gonna be an outside part of the house. I like to do it on the top floor. But like make the top floor a little bit smaller and have like a fake outdoor area back here. I might do it like that so it can be a little bit bigger. Because again, it would be like this. Look at the background. That's so nice. That's so nice. Donating $1 for every year old you are. It's your birthday. Lily, happy birthday. Thank you for the donation. That is so exciting. Happy birthday. Cora said, calling on anyone bored at work, getting through the day solely on Kayla's streams and caffeine. I'm thinking of you. Jayla, thank you for the donation and the kind words. Watching from South Korea, thank you for donating. We got Tori, thank you for the 1937. The change left to make it an even $50 for the month. Tori, thank you so much. Bruna said, calling people from Brazil. Also, Noah said, I've been called out to donate as an Australian watching your stream. You have to be up early tomorrow as well. I'm sorry. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that you gotta be up early. I know my streams are like at a killer time for people in Australia, so I really apologize for that. Sincerely. Can we have windows in the back so we can see a bit of the background? We could probably do some of that. We'll have to think about like where they go in the rooms. It might be kind of cool. We can have like a real tropical theme this time around. I could see that. It's kind of a nice idea. Okay, I might not use that window, but you know. Say thank you for the $10. Finally getting to see me from Germany for once. Oh, thank you for donating. I appreciate that. Lexa as well, thank you for donating. It looks like a kind of cool wallpaper. I was just gonna say that. It's pretty fun. Okay, so I am thinking I'm gonna put the bathroom like right in the middle of the house. Basically right in the middle right here. And we're also gonna put a ladder like right there because we'll be able to watch them climb up and down in, which I think will be kind of interesting. So if it goes like this, the bathroom can be smack in the middle here. We could have like the kitchen over here. They have to walk through the bathroom to get to it. Maybe the bathroom should be in this corner. That might be all right. I'm gonna give them toilet stalls again. Because the toilet stalls are nice because it means that they don't get embarrassed and like refuse to use them. We can do some like real stinker toilet stalls too, maybe. Is that the one that has, I guess you can't even see it though. If we put the graffiti version, you can't even tell. But we can make the bathroom really gross. And personally, that kind of excites me. So I think I might do that. I think it'll be kind of fun. Bubbling Honeybee said, good luck to anyone doing finals. Also bored at work. Isabella said, love from Sweden. We got called out being bored at work. Jam of Dragon says it reminds you of a dollhouse. That is exactly what I try and call it. It is very much dollhouse energy. Mold? Oh, maybe. Well, okay, so here's the problem. This is like where that balance comes in, because making it a moldy bathroom is like so fun and hilarious. And it's like funny to watch them struggle in the moldy bathroom and all. But if you make it moldy and the whole house is moldy, then they all get dazed and then they don't woohoo anymore. So it just makes them uncomfortable and therefore not willing to interact, and then they don't woohoo. So it's like this balance of like, it's kind of funny that it's moldy, but then if they're not woohooing, then nah. So we're always trying to find that balance of like what is the right thing to do with it. Should we use like really ugly tile like this? I don't know. Maybe like that one's kind of a stinker tile. We could try that. But yeah, we have to find our priorities, you know? And sometimes I end up swapping things out midstream. Oh, well, not sometimes. A lot of the time I swap things out midstream to give more options. Kate said, watching from New Zealand, it's almost 2 a.m., but so worth. Thank you for the $150 to St. Jude. Somebody else said, definitely working so hard right now. And somebody else said, $1 for each year you've been married to the love of your life as of today. 31 years! Congratulations! That is awesome. We got Taking Mom's card again this year to donate on her behalf because she doesn't need all this birthday money from the cats. Or, well, I don't know if they're cats. There's some sort of pets. Thank you so much for donating. Happy birthday to your mom. That's so exciting. I forgot to put the music back on. Okay. That's kind of cute little Love Struck tile. We can get moldy wall decals. The wall decals don't affect the Sims. It's just the actual mold like lot trait that affects the Sims. So this won't cause us any problems, having this. And we can make it really gross in here. I think that's kind of fun. Yeah, gross, gross, gross. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna give them an archway. I like to do arches instead of doors because they don't swing and block anybody's view ever. So we can just put that right there. PJ, thank you for donating. Your first day driving to school today. Oh, you got this. That's so cool. That is so, so, so cool. Okay, I think that I might put one shower like right over here, because how did I have this before? Oh, you can barely see it. It's like just partially out the way. I also might make the bathroom a little bit bigger. I think that we could use more space in the bathroom because the bathroom kind of excites me. What if a burglar comes? Well, no one can get in or out of the house, Merlin, so. No one can get in or out, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, you can see everything just fine. You can see the shower in the corner. It's a lot of like, maybe I want to like angle this a little bit differently, more like this, so I can see a bit more of the bottom floor. No, they can't woohoo in that shower. That's why I was gonna get another shower. I just like the idea of being able to see them up front. But I was gonna put these because they can actually woohoo in these ones. You see what I mean? That should be good. How does that look? Yeah, we'll scoot it over a little bit more. I think I might also scoot it forward a little bit more. How does this look? Yeah, you can see that better, you know? There's like a weird gap back there, but we can build a wall out so that you don't see it. Oops, I want the tile. I guess this could get centered a little bit more. I'm gonna want to put a sink, and we're also gonna want a tub so they can bathe toddlers. And maybe that just goes like front and center. That's so random though. Well, sometimes it has to be done. I think that's fine. We should put a sink. Maybe like the sink can be a real stinker too. That sink's gonna block things. Can I put it over here? Maybe that's a better spot for the sink. No, they can still get into the shower right there. They just, it'll block the view of the shower, which is what I'm more concerned about. Oh my gosh! Cuckoo710 donated $500! Thank you so much for donating again. I appreciate that so much. We just passed $347,000 raised. Thank you so much. Lizzie donating to make their current total an even 300 so far with 249. Thank you so much. Clara said, calling out the Europeans, love from Germany. Thank you. Coley's another Australian over here. We got Sness and Moomin, heard the call of a fellow Kiwi, so they donated. Thank you so much too. Mary Ferry said their dad had his last chemo and you're getting your keys for your first apartment today. Oh my goodness, Mary. So much good stuff going on today. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for the donation. Amelia, thank you for the donation also. Just got back from your Polish oral final, which was so stressful, but you passed. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. What a relief. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. No, you don't want to put, okay, this is going to sound really weird, but basically you don't want to put the sink in the weird box behind the showers because we need to be able to see everything. You don't want to put anything in a place that you can't see it. The key is that you want to be able to see everything inside the entire house. Which is like why we put stuff where we do, so that we can always see it. I'm gonna put the dance floor, or sorry, like the music in here too, so they can dance. I like to try and take up space like that. So if they could dance in here, that would be really nice. I also might put a yoga mat in here, because that's a nice way to take up space too. And they can just walk straight on top of the yoga mat, which is good. What, Snap? What? You know what? This almost looks like it's like a bath mat or something with it being cork like that. Oh, Snap ditched us. That's messed up. I think that looks okay, and you can see everything. I might lower the music player a little bit so that you can see it if it breaks. So we'll know to keep an eye on it. The Sims can get in both sides of the bathtub, so they'll be able to use that just fine. And we'll test it too. We'll test it, but they can use the bathtub from both sides. T and Tomes, thank you for donating. Calling out everyone playing Sims while watching Simsie. Thank you for the donation. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm gonna put like a bunch of gross stuff on the floor. I'm gonna put this like, where did you go? I feel like I can hardly see it. There. More gross stuff on the floor. I like this gross stuff. It kind of speaks to me. What happened underneath this toilet? I mean, yikes. Okay, that feels good. Watching Simsie, I mean, working. Thank you. Free Kelso said that the raid for Kelsey yesterday turned into a raid for a small streamer called Rosie Gamer 22. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so glad to hear that. Junimo card stream when? Somebody said, oh, someday. I still need, like, emotionally, I need a break from that still. Emotionally, I'm not ready to go back to that yet. I'm not prepared yet. I mean, I can flip this around, I guess, but it makes people feel less stressed about it. That should be good. Okay, nasty bathroom. Prepared and ready. I wonder if we could get some artwork. I mean, maybe like some posters could be okay. I don't really need this. Now I'm just like throwing out ideas for extra stuff we could put in. But I don't know. Poster might be cool. Anonymous gave $50. Dark said, remember to drink water and save. Good idea. Answering the call for people playing Sims right now. Strawberry Girl, for your mom who had breast cancer when she was 16. She made a full recovery against all expectations. Oh, thank you, Strawberry Girl, for the donation. I am so glad to hear that. Oh, graffiti actually is a cool idea. That might look pretty cool in here. Let me look at the ones from like Get Together. Okay. How does this look? Oh, you can't use the design tool on that? I guess because I sized it down, huh? Oh, I need to move those. Okay, let's rethink that. Oh, I can't really. Let me move that out the way. I think this one should go in here. Because you'll be able to see it a little bit better like that. And then this one should go like down there. Is that more like where it needs to be? Let's try that again. I think you can get the picture. I think I might put this one in here. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think maybe if we just had a little bit more. Oh, this is a yoga mat. The cork on the ground is a yoga mat. Maybe there could be like a poster or two. Gives us some more cool things to look at. Oh yeah, I think that's actually good. I like the vibes. And keep in mind, you won't see the upper floors. Or the upper floors, I mean, cut it off. So, that's cool. Okay, so there's stuff to do in this bathroom. That covers all of our bases there. I'm gonna delete this. Oh. Didn't even realize I hadn't used that yet. Or I had cut it off, I guess. I mean to say. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's make sure we get another one of these little guys to go through there. I had sort of thought about making this room into kind of trying to decide, because part of me is thinking maybe this could eventually become the baby room and this can be the kitchen. But I also am like, I don't know if I don't want to put baby stuff yet. I don't want to leave the babies in here now, because I found that if I... Which one is that? There's a kitten back there. I can hear them messing with Rick. Shrimpy! Hi, buddy. Did you follow Snap upstairs? Yeah. They're messing with poor Rick again. All these cats back there. I want to take a picture of him sniffing. Proof. Shrimpy. Oh, they love to follow Snap around. Look at this picture from this morning. This is how I woke up this morning. My alarm went off, and this was happening next to me on the bed. Oops, full cam. I was like, oh, hello. Shrimp likes to get as close to Snap as he can. He likes to like really push the boundaries, and she just stares at him. I think he just left the room. He likes to be as close as he can get to her. Lot, thank you for the $150 to St. Jude. We got fellow European who's playing The Sims while watching Simsie. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Rowan says, calling out anyone who's cuddling their fur babies right now, or their babies right now, fur or otherwise. Thank you so much, too. I know, he's like such a little brother, that cat. Maybe the kitchen could go inside of this room. Because I think we'd be able to fit it okay. Yeah, Snap's on the couch. Oh, she's back. No, don't stay. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Classic cats over here. But yeah, maybe the kitchen could be in this little room because it's kind of small. Should the kitchen be like a real stinker too, or should it be like totally different from the other room? I don't know. We can make it, maybe I could use like some of the island living stuff. It could be kind of colorful in here. That might be kind of cool. Okay, so one thing I have found is that your Sims don't really use all of the counters, even when given the opportunity to. I'm gonna put, maybe the fridge could go like right in here. And it can be a nice fridge. It could be like this one. I like the look of that one, so then you can watch him getting stuff out of it. Disco kitchen? Wait a minute. Disco kitchen actually sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we swap this out and we make it like really weird and colorful in there. We can make the lighting like super funky and we do like full on disco kitchen. That could be kind of cool. Queenie, thank you for the $150. Just signed your new lease for your first solo one bedroom apartment. Oh my gosh, you can get a cat now and you landed your scientist job. Oh, Queenie, I am so excited for you. Well, just so many good things going on in your life right now. That is awesome. They said, now I have money for this room I've watched for years but haven't been able to afford much before. Queenie, thank you for that huge donation. That is just amazing. I am so grateful for you. I don't know if we can fit the disco kitchen of my dreams in this room. Unless we could go back again. Make it smaller again. Disco kitchen. I guess it should be, no, it should be bigger. Don't be a fool, Simsie. Disco kitchen. We need to have space for a dining table. Yeah, they barely cook anyway, so it might be okay. How about like the horrible base game ones? No, I like this. This is why I wanted to use this one, because this dance floor, I thought she lit up different. Do you have to have somebody on it for it to light up different? Doesn't this one move? Why is she not lighting up? Why is it doing this to me? Do you have to turn it on? Oh, my disco light is not close enough. Yeah, maybe it needs music. I don't know. I'm also thinking that maybe, because you can see more of the ceiling on this floor, it might be better to have the disco ball higher up. Snappy, hold on. You gotta come down here. Okay. Yeah, it might be better to have the disco kitchen high up. You have to turn it on. Oh. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Oh, I'm in build mode. Look at that. Disco. Yeah, it's better higher up, I think. Okay, so maybe we do like, and maybe it shouldn't be the kitchen. Like maybe the solution is that this is some sort of other kind of room. I think also potentially we'll need to have stairs up and down if we're gonna do this, because the kitchen might need to be upstairs, I don't know. What else do you want to put in here? This thing takes up a lot of space is the problem. Maybe it could be like disco living room. It can be like much bigger, I guess. A bar? Did they use the bar last year? Were they like appropriately using the bar enough? Oh, we can make it like the arcade. And we can put some more games type stuff in here for them. I know they weren't really using the karaoke machine, despite me really wanting them to. We could get some music players. A microphone might be interesting. See if they autonomously use that. I was just thinking like maybe that big thing from, oops. Like the big video game thing from Get Together. Is it not even in this category? Is it underneath this? You know what I'm talking about? The arcade machine? The Button Masher 3000. I wonder if they would use that. Oh, that doesn't fit there. Oops. Switch it around. Well, that has like some potential. The problem is this room honestly being like way over here is a little bit silly. I think I might want to have the center part of the building be something that I need to be able to see more straight on. Okay, purple lights. Maybe we could scoot this back even, because you can still see that. Yeah, you can still see that fine. Okay. I might want to put something along the side walls. Oh, you don't need to worry about the arcade being noisy. They can't hear it when the walls are outside. We're gonna be outside of it, so no one's gonna be able to hear it. Rice Justice, thank you for the $151 to St. Jude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for your kind words. Also, Meg with the $10 who just got a promotion at work. Congratulations. Cat Lady Lee, thank you. Somebody else is also taking wedding pictures with their 16-year-old cat this year. Oh, that's amazing. Calling out everyone who has a cat on their lap and can't move. And Sam from Switzerland, thank you. We got Noah donating again because they're cuddling their fur babies. Jen, thank you so much. Oh, the dartboard could be kind of fun. Let's try that. Because they can see that side wall. So we could put that over there. We could put the closet. Maybe I use this one because it has kind of like a funky color scheme to it. Okay. I'm gonna scoot you over there. I'm gonna put the closet like right here. Yeah, so you can see them if they choose to woohoo in there. Oh, I like the gaming mat for Vlad too. We like to use that. For some reason, they're like obsessed with this thing. It's kind of exciting to watch. So we can put this. That's pretty cool. We haven't picked the Sims that are going to be in the lineup yet. So we have to think about that a little bit more still. We have not yet chosen. How does that room look? I think I like it so far. We tried karaoke and the people weren't really using it last time, which was kind of disappointing. So I don't know if we should try it again. I'm not really sure. Okay, is there anything else that we might want to put like... Oh, you know what could be fun? This might be kind of random. I'm wondering about the bonsai tree. As like something else to have there in the corner. I wonder if they'll use that. And obviously we need to have a speaker. But... Yeah, and we'll make more like funky neon lighting. Of course. Oh, maybe we could put a TV in this room. It'll be on the side of it, but you should be able to see it still. Maybe the music could go over here. Okay, I think we need to scoot everything down a bit so you can see the dartboard a bit more. If the microphone is just in the corner, I guess they can face it and talk to the wall. Yeah, and then you can see the dartboard. And if they watch the TV, you can watch them do that. Bonsai tree is kind of just random in there, but at least you can see it. I don't know if they'll do the tattoo table. I don't know if they'll do the tattoo table appropriately or not. I'm not really sure. I don't know if they'll like tend to it autonomously and like actually get them or not. I guess we can try it. You know what we could do? In the room that's gonna become the kids' room, we could put the tattoo table in there. Just because we don't have anything else, like, you know, we don't have any kids straight away. So we could put the tattoo table and see how it goes. And if they're not using it, we can get rid of it, but we can put it in there because we'll eventually get rid of it to put the kids' stuff. I just don't like to put kids stuff initially because people get really confused because they think like, oh, there's kids stuff, where are the kids? And then there's no kids. So I like to wait a little bit to add them. Does the room feel disco enough to you? I don't know. Cam, thank you. You want to get something like for rent, but you're scared. Should you get Horse Ranch instead? I don't know. I really like Horse Ranch. The world's cool, the build items are cool, the gameplay's fun, but it's so different from For Rent. It's hard to like compare them, you know? Emma, thank you. Petition for a woohoo blanket outside. Oh, we should do that. Eleni with the $50 in memory of your dad. Thank you. Thanks to you all. We just passed $348,000 raised, by the way. I want to get some more of the lighting. Let me look at some things from the Party Essentials kit real quick. Party Essentials. This is gonna be like kind of tucked off to the side, so you won't really see it. But I think it'll look cool. And maybe we could use like a funky, kind of cool wallpaper back there behind that. Can you put this behind here? Let's see how this looks. Purely for the vibe. Okay, go away. Purely for the vibes. I also want this to be a little bit... maybe it should be blue. Let's see what this looks like. Turn on this. So it'll look like that. You can see some cool lights moving around. That's good. Maybe I can get another one of those, like, right there. You have to look at it from the front, but... Oh, I think that it helps with the room having cool vibes. It's nice to have stuff to look at. You know? Becca and baby George, thank you for the donation. You watched my fundraiser last year when you were pregnant. Now you're watching again with your 6-month-old baby asleep on you. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you for the donation. I'm sorry if the stream lagged. I can't fix too well right now, obviously, so. Okay, I think this will be good for this room. So we can leave it like that for now. Unless, do you think I could maybe get one more of these lights, but just have it be like kind of outside of the room? If I put it like right here, do you think you can still see it? Oh yeah, that's good. That is really good. Okay, that actually helps, I think. Scoot it over a bit more so you can see more of it. Yeah, that looks really cool. I guess we could put some more lights on top of this also. You aren't gonna see the outside, bear in mind, so we can do weird stuff if we need to. I don't like those. Oh wait, you're not gonna see the outside. So we can just do that. That's fine. Okay, it's subtle, but it looks good. Okay. The LED from the Comfy Gamer Kit, that could be good. Just like the little LED sign to put like right here. We could size it down just a little bit. Oh, the dance floor has turned itself off also. Okay, it's gonna be like a real party inside of this room. Oh, I gotta get out of build mode. Sorry. That is cool, I think. Okay. I think people will get some good use out of that space. And if it's bad, we can always change parts of it out, you know? Turn the lights back to blue. What, these ones? Give some more dimension, I guess. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Let's do, maybe inside of this room. No, you need to go down. Oh, actually, you can't be there. You need to go, like, I want that to go, like, right there. Okay, so I am currently thinking that potentially this room might become the baby room. Or maybe this might become the baby room. And so this should be the kitchen, or should this be the kitchen because it's straight on? No, I'm gonna do this one as the kitchen still. I'm gonna do that. Why is the light sticking out? Well, you're gonna have to get used to it. Remember, you can't see it. When we're gonna look at it, you can't see it. Does that make sense? This is a very strange build. It's not gonna be like a normal house at all. Everything you see is gonna be totally different from how you would normally play The Sims. Okay. Kitchen above the bathroom causing the mold. Yeah, well, what I'm kind of worried about is, I guess I'm kind of concerned about like having enough space for the babies to be able to access once we do eventually have the kids. So I want to have like all of these stuff the kids will need on one floor, I think, because we don't have stairs, we have ladders this time. You think bedroom downstairs where it's least visible? Okay, so we're gonna do bunk beds again. And something that you have to be a little bit wary of is you need to be able to see the top bunk. Because if you can't see the top bunk, everybody gets really worried and they're like, oh my God, where's so-and-so? Like, are they lost? But they're not lost, they're just in the top bunk. Basically. So we have to be a little bit wary of that to make sure people can see enough. But if we have them like, we could just make the room smaller. You're all gonna be like, put a double bed. Unfortunately, the double bed is not good because 2 Sims will claim the double bed and then nobody else will use it again after that. After it's been claimed by somebody. So it actually doesn't really work to have double beds. They kind of cause problems. So they don't end up even woohooing in it because like if the bed belongs to somebody else, nobody else will woohoo in it. I mean, you can see enough like that. Maybe I'll scoot them forward a tiny bit more. This is fine. The room can be made small just so we can see everything and doesn't need to have any other items in it. Yeah, you can see them all. So, you don't want to put stairs behind the bed, Lena. You never want to have stairs or anything that people can't see. Because if people can't see it, they think that it's broken, like somebody's missing, and people often get stuck on the stairs and just keep standing there without moving. So you never want to have anything you can't see. So the space behind stuff is like intentionally not used because you never want to have anything people can't see. Just causes problems. All different colors of beds. Well, you don't want to make the walls taller or the ground lower either. I mean, you could probably make this room like on a tiny sunken platform a little bit. That would make you see a little bit more. But you don't want to lower it too much because that actually works really well. And they can still step down into that because you can see better. But again, you don't want to make the walls too tall because then it makes us have to zoom out. Right? Like if I made all of these walls taller, I have to change the angle of the camera. I also only have short wall height versions of these windows. Canva, thank you for the donation. Anyone else reading fanfic watching the stream, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that too. But yeah, you want to have it like be short walls because then you can fit as much as you can inside of the space. I might lower this down too then. And you know what, dare I say, maybe even this one. Oh no, don't do that one. That causes problems. That's really weird. It's okay though. That's okay. Short wall height feels like a real dollhouse as well. Yeah, exactly. It feels very dollhousey to have the short wall height. Funky carpet in this room. Maybe, I don't know, it'd be fun to have some like fun wallpaper behind the bed, but I don't really know what. could just be a solid color, I guess. Maybe not that color. But it could just be like pink because there's enough stuff going on with the beds already. There's a lot of pink on that side of the house. You can't even see the carpet, so it doesn't really matter what we have on the carpet. That's disappointing. We could just do like a plain floor then. Yeah, what about the polka dots? Oh, you know, like the base game polka dot wallpaper? Where are you? This one. That could be good. I actually like that color of it. Shall we give them a window? I think you'll be able to see the window from the camera angle that we're trying to do. Oh, it kind of makes it look more like a real bedroom. You can't see much out of the window, but we could put some like trees or something outside. This is ridiculous. We could put some trees or something outside of it. Maybe it should be a little bit wider if we can. Not that wide. I need like an in-between. See, that's too big for the way the inside looks. This one might be okay. Doesn't matter what it looks like, keep in mind, because you can't see it from the outside. And we could put some stuff from like the island living landscaping outside of it. Where are you? Here we go. Oh, it needs to be like further this way because you gotta see it from like that angle. I wonder if you'll be able to see this at all. No, definitely not. Oh, you can barely see anything out of that window. That window isn't a good shape, I don't think. The other one you could see out of better. We can just make it bigger. That would be fine. Okay, it's very, very slight. But can you make both bunks the black frame and the singles the white frame? Look, if we start worrying about the colors of the bed frames, we're gonna be real stressed. I was trying to have them be like just opposite sides on purpose, but if you really, really hate it that much, I have to flip around like everything though. If I'm gonna do that. It doesn't really matter that much to me, but we can do it if you hate it that much. I don't really want to put a window behind the bed, I don't think, but maybe we could if we got them small. Because you could see out of those. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the mismatch too, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Oops. Oh my god, I just messed up my camera angle settings by accident. Like a fool. Is this kind of how I had it? Yeah, we can put some more landscaping out of those. Maybe I should get rid of this window then. And we can flip the landscaping around to be out of these windows. That's kind of cool. Oh, you don't really see that much, just trees. Oh man. If we scoot the whole thing backwards a little bit. To like back there. How does that look? You can see a little bit. reset the camera angle again because I moved it. Okay. I think I like that. I think that's okay. So we'll try that. Laura said calling all Danish people. Ava said the Love Struck reminds them, or sorry, the soundtrack reminds them of their childhood. Why did I say Love Struck? Love Struck soundtrack reminds them of their childhood. Calling all Eastern Europeans, thank you for the donation as well. Oh, you literally meant tree in the disco room. I was gonna delete the tree, I see. I thought you meant you could see it from the disco room, like you could see it out of a window. No, I was gonna get rid of the tree because you can't see it anyway. Don't worry. Don't worry. So we are going to have to do the kitchen here, and this will eventually be the kids' room. It won't be yet, but this will eventually become the kids' room. Okay, and we'll do the kitchen here. We have to have another bathtub for them, but that's fine. That is fine. This can be like our living room, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, it's a small kitchen, but that's fine. They don't really need a lot of space. They just need to be able to get around. Peppa in the window? Oh. Wait. Let me angle her just a little bit differently. That is so silly. Okay, I shouldn't have raised her up. That's so weird. Oh, I really like that. That's so good. Okay, good call. Good call. All right, this will be the kitchen then, like I was saying. We gotta get tile. What kind of kitchen tile should we even use? We can try and make it kind of tropical in here like we have outside, so maybe I will use this island living stuff that we were talking about before. Okay, that's fine like that. I think I might put an island. I feel like that might be kind of interesting. You know? Maybe we try that. Mel Diamond, thank you so much for the $150. Will a rocket ship be too loud or too big? I actually think we tried that in previous years, but they weren't even using it, which is devastating. The soundtrack reminds you of when you taught yourself to knit as a child. Thank you for donating also. Oh, I don't have a door into this room either. Whoops. We gotta add some space for them. That's okay, they have more space this way. A bar instead of the island. Oh yeah, we could do like an actual bar. That might be kind of good. Because they will probably use it. This is from Don Lothario's kit. That works for me. I don't like those. Yeah, we'll put a sauna, don't worry. We'll put a sauna again. Okay, I like the color on those. Let's get maybe some of the cheaper appliances, actually, in hindsight. Because they'll be more likely to break and stuff. They can cook on that counter. Maybe we could put like, there's actually not that much space inside of this room. If I scoot it back, can I have more? How does this look? Oh, that's fine. We have plenty of room in here to be able to see all this. I was thinking that I might want to give them the pizza oven. We had some fires with that pizza oven last year, but they love to use the pizza oven. So even if it's just there temporarily, I might like to have the pizza oven. Oh, the window's not gone, it just glitches. This is just welcome to The Sims 4. Unfortunately. Peppa heard I Look in People's Windows by Taylor Swift and took it too seriously. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they'll repair the counter appliances like from the Restoration Workshop kit. I don't know if they'll repair those autonomously or not, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been kind of a cool one. We can put the cookie jar on the counter. We could get the cereal box so they can grab themselves some food. Okay. Ola said, are there any Polish people? Reminder to go vote for a president on Sunday. Vote with your heart in the first round. Thank you for donating. Well, we could do the Void Critter cereal box still. It is cute, isn't it? We have to leave this counter open so that they can cook on it, unfortunately. We tried vending machines in previous years and they weren't really using them. They weren't really using them. Flip the bar so we can see them eat. Well, okay, so that defeats the purpose of having the bar because I had done it this way because I want to see them cook with it. I wanted to see them use the bar. I guess you can maybe put the bar like sideways, which obviously is a little bit less than ideal, but then you can see them using it and see them eat. That's why I had done it that way. Maybe I can hide the trash can here. Maybe if we did it like this, I could give them another counter in the corner. And that might be nice because then we could put like, we might want to put a kitchen appliance there. You can't really see it, but yeah, so is it like the cutest kitchen layout? No. But it is, I think, like realistic and hopefully like nice and functional. There'll be a grill upstairs. This is the ice cream machine. Do you want to try the ice cream machine for a bit? We can try to mix around. Oh, we could do candy. Let's do the candy maker. That feels like more fun. We haven't really used that yet in one of these. Joy Lindsay with $150 in honor of the sweet kids you work with and your mom who's been in remission for breast cancer for 4 years. Thank you for that huge donation. Loud Emo said everyone with red hair should donate. Penelope Pizza, Dawn Lazario, or Nancy Grabbers need to be in the lineup. Thank you for donating. I guess it could be a mini fridge because then you can see better. And the mini fridges work the same as the regular fridge. Is that gonna cause us problems? Like, are people gonna be like, oh my god, there's no fridge? Or will they know that it's a mini fridge? That is the question. Let's put this back here because that helps with visibility too, because then they can cook easier. Swap with the sink. I guess you could do... Well, no, because you can't see them cooking. On these side ones, you can see them cooking better. I think this is okay like this. Don't put pizza on fridges, it'll burn. Yeah, but isn't it funny, though? Then they get stuck eating just the cereal box. I'm gonna have to fix the thing if it, we can swap it. There's more visibility that way anyway. I'm gonna have to come back and fix probably a lot of things from fires throughout the stream. Because that's the only thing they can't replace is the fire stuff. Anything that's burnt is the only thing they can't put back themselves. Island living, okay. Which is pretty annoying to be honest, but it's fine. All right, how does that look? the bar is not, it's not really working for me. Yeah, we could maybe have windows underneath the cabinets. I would be okay with that. We do it like fully open air in the back so you can just see outside. Could you imagine? Well, that's too much, but that is kind of cool though. The idea of like a big long window that you can see out of. What about the one from Eco Lifestyle? The colors are good for that. Oh, that's such a cool view. Whoa. Yeah, you could do the globe bar instead. The bonus of this bar, the reason I liked it was just that if we had that bar, they'd be able to, oh wait, can I put that on this counter? That's good, actually. The reason I liked this bar is because they could sit there. So it's like a table and a bar, which I thought was good, but it doesn't have to be. If we put a kitchen table in here instead, which might also be good. If we put a kitchen table instead, we can put a computer on the table. And then they'd be able to like use the computer here, which they can't do from the bar. So we could do this and then like a globe bar or something somewhere else. Which is what I normally in the past have done this so that we can have a computer for them. That way they can have a laptop. And that's not too distracting in terms of like things in the room. I guess we could put the globe bar inside of the party room instead. What if I had that right there? And then we got the globe bar. The globe bar is just horrendous in appearance. It takes away the vibes of my party, but it is at least a bar. From me and my many Webkins, Sentry Simmer, thank you so much. We got Caroline got called out while brushing my red hair. Thank you for donating. That is a bar, yeah. I guess you could use the one tile bar. Like the one from the party, the one from Love Struck. You can just shove it in the corner. And they can use it like that. I guess that's good. They can still make drinks. Let's try that. Okay, let's try and get like a fun kind of tile. I don't know if I like this one. My thought was just that it was kind of like beachy, I guess. You know? Which I sort of liked about it. The Unpaused stream is going to be on Saturday, guys. We'll start it at noon Eastern time on Saturday. Polish person who's going to vote, check in. Thank you for the donation also. Yeah, the blue and the yellow looks pretty nice together. This doesn't come in yellow, unfortunately, but that's okay. This does, so we can get some more yellow there. We might want to get some wall decor. I don't really know what. Oh, what about like one of the beach pictures? There's like a little, was it from Kids Room or from Parenthood? It's Kids Room. We have like this picture that is of the beach. I think they can see that from back here. Oh, you can't see it that well. I still would like to use it though. We'll know that it's a beachy picture. So that's fine by me. I like it. Decorations. Maybe like the base game pots and pans. That helps sell that it's a kitchen a little bit more too. I don't know, you can't really see them. Even with this one, like by the table, you still can't really see it. But it's, I guess it's closer. Part of me is like, we maybe shouldn't put anything there. Just, again, purely because you can't see it. I'm scared that it's gonna, like, be confusing. Okay, this can still go up against the wall. Rug is cute, so. What else can we put? I was just thinking that maybe like, oh, a hanging plant might be nice. We could do like this one. Does that block your view of anything? Oh, not really. Okay. It is cute in there. But yeah, you can't really make out what's on the wall, but that's okay, because we at least know it's there. They don't use the wall phone. I'm not really worried about putting decorations. It's more about like what is functional. We want to have all of the functional stuff. Maybe we could get the tragic clown. I was actually just thinking we could maybe put a mirror somewhere. If there's a mirror above this, can he still use it? Stanley? Because they can like talk to themselves in the mirrors, which is good. Oh yeah, they can. Okay. Oh yeah, like with counters in the bathroom. Duh, sorry, that was silly of me to even say. Okay, well we can leave that room for now. We might want to change that later, but it'll be good for now. This room is what's gonna eventually become the kids' room. But for now, it's gonna be my indoor beach. That's the plan for right now. We have a trash can, it's next to the mini fridge. Don't worry. Don't worry. Indoor beach. Yeah, I don't like, I'm gonna say it again because everybody's gonna get upset. But just so you know, I don't like to put kids' room stuff inside of these spaces until we have kids, because I find that it just confuses people. Because then everybody's like, where are the kids? What babies do we have? And then we have to say, oh, there are no babies. So I just don't like to put one in there until the babies are actually born. I'm gonna put a bathtub in the baby's room, Nick. I'm gonna bring it up here and put it inside of the room with the babies when we have them. That is the plan. Oh, well that doesn't look how I want it to. I guess I can just make this have more windows. Indoor beach. Okay. I'm gonna put the hot tub in here for now. What can you see of that? All of it. That's good. That is good. We can get some beach towels. I don't even know if they'll actually use the beach towels, but we can try one because they can just go right in the front. What about the for rent hot tub? Oh, I guess we could do that because it's the indoor beach. We can put this outside. That's so they can swim in the ocean. I had a thought. Maybe this should go over here because it's going to be like a little bit tighter. Finally a beach that Vlad can enjoy. That's so funny. I think I'm going to give some of the Sims the childish trait. So we can put some toys and they can play with them on the floor. We have a yoga mat in the bathroom already, believe it or not. What about, well, I was gonna put the woohoo blanket up here from Lovestruck. I was gonna put the grill upstairs too. Where is Love Struck? Yeah, I was planning on putting like that on the top floor. I guess only problem is you can't see it. So is everybody gonna be like, put a woohoo blanket? Why don't you have a woohoo blanket? And then we'll have to say, we do have a woohoo blanket. Maybe it is good to have it in here then. Is that giving indoor beach? I guess that's good because you can see it. Paint the ceiling with a sky. I don't even think you can see the ceiling, but we can do that. We talked about putting the tattoo table in here, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but the tattoo table was one of those things that we were thinking about adding with the intention of maybe changing later on if it doesn't work. I just don't think that the tattoo table will work. I feel like I just don't really see a world where it's functional. Like everybody was telling me like, oh, try it, see if they'll autonomously do it, but I just don't think they will. So maybe I won't use it in here. Yeah, that can be a little bit wider. Sprinkler. Wait, if I put like, it's from Seasons, right? We already have a dance floor, so we don't need to put a dance floor in here. Or like we could do a splash pad just in general. Will they use the water balloons inside? I don't know. Imagine I put a couple of these. Can you play in this water? Stanley, come on. I guess you only really need to have one of them, right? So there's no need to put two. Indoor beach. I was wondering about putting gym equipment in here. I just don't know if it's gonna get cut off. But I would like it if they could have a punching bag. Well, that's not cut off at all. That's fine. No wonder the bathroom looks like that. Us with this like ridiculous roof right above it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna put some of these cloud decals along the wall, because you'll be able to see those from out here too. Does that help with it looking like a beach? We actually already have darts, believe it or not, in another room. I don't know if they'll build sand castles on a floor like this. I'm not sure if he can. Yeah, no, he can. I heard a Polish person donating in the background. We got Lily with $150. Wessie Boo with $150 for their little sister Nicola. Thank you so much. Kessa Bray, thank you. Marie. Nadia with the 4 cats. Becca, who's gonna watch Survivor tonight. Thank you for donating. Oh my goodness. The net on the wall. Oh, that could be kind of good too. I'm struggling with like this thing taking up so much space. So I'm not sure. We're gonna have cow plants, don't worry. We still have lots of rooms left to furnish, so. We're not quite done yet. Swap spaces with the towel. I mean, if I do that, it should still work. So I guess we can. This can maybe go right here, central. I know some people wanted me to put a grill. I'm actually kind of tempted to do that, because you'll be able to see it, and then they can eat at the dining table, which might be good. So maybe I will try that. I don't know. I don't think I want to put a campfire inside. I think that might be a little bit much even for me to have a campfire in here. Like a bit much in terms of gonna cause the game to break by accident. Oh, maybe I should have this thing go along the whole back wall. Because you can't really see the other side of it. Indoor beach. Maybe like a little bit more gym equipment. I don't know, the treadmill might be kind of cute. We're gonna like, here, just stick the treadmill right next to oh, they literally can't see that, never mind. Oh, the meditation stool could be cool. And that might fit like tucked back here. Oh, you can't see it. This part is tough. There's very little room that is visible back there. Well, we don't have to put anything else over here. I actually have a keyboard already. So we do have a keyboard somewhere already. It's inside of the party room. This will be fine. This room we might end up changing too, so we'll leave it like this for now. Because that's gonna be the kids' room eventually. So we have a bedroom. One of the main things we need still is a sauna. The people really, really, really want a sauna. So I want to get one of those. Where should it go? Probably in the corner, right? You can't really see it. Oh, it's behind my face cam, but my face cam won't be there. I can always like rearrange the camera angle ever so slightly. Maybe it needs to be more like this. A little bit more top-down view. That feels better. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Here I just like switched the angle by accident. Yeah, I like it like that actually. Okay, so what does that look like again? Yeah, it needs to move over a little bit more. We can scoot this back. It can be wider. Because you just need to have a walking path to get through here. Do you enter upstairs into the sauna? Is that what goes on? You like walk into the sauna when you climb upstairs? Oh, saunas have been bugged, Eve. They were bugged last year when we did it. They've been bugged 5 years ago. The saunas are just bugged. They've always been bugged though, unfortunately. So, don't worry. We know. It's not really, oh, the cat's back. And also I'm still gone, sorry. I forgot I had turned it off when I was doing the sauna. Okay. We'll make it wooden, that'll be cool. Zilla with the dollar train for the readers. Thank you for the donation also. Oh, my thing is like lagging. Let's refresh. Okay. We could probably put like one more thing inside of the sauna. Well, you know what? If we wanted to, we could keep an extra bathtub inside of the sauna. Because it does fit okay up there. It's not in the way. And then if we had the babies on this floor, you can't really even tell that it's the sauna, can you? But yeah, if we had the babies on this floor, you'd be able to still bathe them. They just wouldn't be able to be fed, but... Bathroom is cut off? What, from this angle? Yeah, we're not like super set on the angle of the rooms yet. I'm gonna have to change. This isn't gonna stay the angle anyway, because I'm gonna play Sims regularly for like 3 days still before we do it, so the camera angle is gonna change. The camera angle is never, it's not like we've decided it permanently. I'm probably gonna have to change it multiple times during the stream too. Because I hit the like button by accident and then we cause ourselves problems. So, okay, that's good. Wood on the ceiling. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm not like super into how far back the sauna is, but I think it's gonna have to just be that way. When there's a sim in it, let me show you Stanley in the sauna. Poorly decorated. You're a brat. But when he's relaxing in the sauna, oh, he's cut off. Oh, geez. Maybe the sauna should be straight on. Maybe the sauna should have been in here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So... there, like that. Yeah, you'll be able to see that a little bit better. Go relax in it. At least the sim won't get caught off. Maybe there shouldn't be a bath in there though, because the bath kind of blocks it. We can put something else. We could do the cheer mat in this room. Because that's fine like that. It doesn't really interrupt anything. We could put another shower. The reason I had the bath was for the kids, but we could put another shower. Oh, I need to do a door. Let's do like a glass door to get out of there. Yeah, and they can use the cheer mat, which will be good. And then he can shower right there. Yeah, I know. Imagine how sweaty it would be trying to cheer in the sauna. We could put the meditation stool. That would probably fit in this corner. It'll be like backwards, you looking at them, but let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, you can see him doing it still though. So it makes the room feel a little bit less useless. And you can't see the cheer mat, so if he starts cheering, watch this. It looks like he's just going for it for fun. No, the Sims cannot carry kids up and down ladders. The kids are stuck on one floor. He's gonna look so silly doing that. With his little pom-poms. If he's gonna face that way, maybe I should do it like this. Let's make sure he faces like the front of us. I don't think he cares where he faces. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Bryn, thank you in honor of your friend. Thank you for the donation. We got Reader Dollar Train, another Polish person who remembered to donate, who will donate on Sunday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lula, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Maria, thank you for your daughter Charlie. I appreciate that too. Okay. Well, now I'm kind of wondering, like, what are we gonna put in this big room upstairs? Just leave that for now. Why Poland? Well, because somebody from Poland donated. I don't know. They're Polish. That's why. Why not? Why not? Rachel, thank you. $1 for the recovery from gallbladder removal train. Thank you. Evil Majesty, thank you for donating too. Easels and pottery aren't good because they don't scrap them autonomously, unfortunately. So easels and pottery aren't like as effective as they seem. Because they won't scrap them, they'll just leave it, which is super annoying. I think I might put a couple, or maybe like, I don't know, I just love the windows because I love that we can see out Oh, you don't really see much from that window though, with the angle that we're on. The cow plant's gonna go outside, chat, so we'll have space outside. Let me do my living room next before I forget. We can use this new nice floor again. Add a palm tree behind it. Oh, I guess you could put like a tall palm tree. Gives you something to look at. That's kind of cool. It'll like sway in the wind too. Oh, a crow. Oh, that's a good idea. We can do that. Let me come back to it real quick. Like I said, I want to make sure I do a living room first. Last year, we made sure to give ourselves... Well, and you know what? It's possible the living room could go up here, and this could become the baby room, because then they for sure have access to a bathtub, and we can just make sure the babies have, like, baby stuff. Or we could even... I guess I don't normally do this, but I could decorate for the baby room straight away. If we wanted to. Because we might end... But then what if we don't have any babies? Well, we can put stuff to feed them in here, Koala. That's not a big deal. They don't feed the babies anyway. So, it doesn't really matter. Oh, they won't be able to get up onto this platform, will they? Let me raise this up. Yeah, they're not really good about feeding them. So. Oh, Kayla, they will have babies. I mean, you don't know. We don't know what'll happen. Let's do something funky. Okay. Baby things. I can give myself one toddler bed for now, even though we don't have any toddlers. And we'll give ourselves a crib. What all can you see? Maybe the closer that crib is to the front, the better off it is. You need to be able to see the baby in the crib, is the only thing. If I put it back there, what can you see? Oh, you'll be able to tell there's a baby in there. You'll be able to tell. It'll be fine. What if they went like this? Oh, that's bad because the front is bad. Never mind. Yeah, that's good because you can see it. I need to put the infant play mats. I need to put... maybe just one though. We'll see. I also need to put bassinets so that if the babies are born, they'll stay in the bassinet in the correct place. We need them to be born in the right spot, basically, is what I'm trying to say. All different colors of them. That should be fine. Yeah, we can put another mini fridge in here too. And that honestly might be a good thing, the extra mini fridge, because that way if a sim like burns down something in the kitchen, we still have a mini fridge. So they'll be able to like get stuff. Reminder to sip and save for all. That's a good idea. Everybody drink some water. Drink some water. Pizza oven was clutch for feeding the toddlers last year. Yeah, maybe we should put like another mini kitchen thing. We're gonna need a trash can inside of this room too. Yeah, if we put like a little kitchenette sort of vibe in the back. Yeah, we'll get a changing table as well. Oh my god, you never have enough space for anything in these areas, do you? No, Sims won't autonomously fill the buffet table. We want them to cook. Oh my god, Snap looks so cute right now. I'm gonna take a picture so you can see. She's literally laying like so adorable. Look at this. She's like a princess with her little pose. Her legs like lounging. She's sunbathing. That's so cute. Stanley, thank you for the donation. So pretty. Let me put the changing table in here before I forget. Oh, what if I put the one on the wall? That might be good because it's less disruptive until you actually need it. Right? Oh, I like the idea of that. I don't think toddlers can grab quick meals. No, I think the toddlers have to be fed. Unfortunately. So they won't be able to grab a quick meal for themselves. They can grab them from the lunch bag? Oh, really? Oh, well, that's actually good to know. If they can grab them out of this, then I don't need to have a kitchen. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that then. I didn't even know they could grab them out of that thing. That is news to me. Let's put this wacky dollhouse because it's so big. It's kind of cool. It adds to the pizzazz of the room. Oh, only the base game one? They can't use this one? What is that thing called? A snack bag. I figured they would function the same, but I could be wrong about that. I always forget the name of that thing. Snack pack, or whatever it's called. The name never sticks in my mind. It's a weird name though. Okay, let me see if he can still use this. No one needs a diaper change. Okay, well, someone's gonna get a diaper change. Calling anyone in Yorkshire, thank you. What % risky woohoo for unpaused? We're gonna put it at 50 like last year. And can we give them a money mouse? Yeah, we're gonna have literally like there's gonna be, oh, nice makeup. There is literally going to be a money mouse in the household. Okay, this sim's gonna get deleted, okay? Nobody panic. It's just so I can test it. Have I ever put pufferfish in the fridge or made it so some of them know the recipe? You know, that's an interesting thought to like give them some in advance. I'm scared it would get too many of them if we did that, but we could always try it at some point. Let's have the kid use the bathroom. Okay. Let's change Anna's diaper and see if it works. Oh yeah. And you can see him do it just fine. That's good. That is really good. Okay, let's put this lunchbox like probably right in the middle there so that they'll, oh, I guess people won't be able to see it. We can leave the lunchbox over there and we can put some more toys. What else? I really would like to have one of the teddy bears, but I guess the babies, the little bassinets, we could leave empty bassinets visible so that people can see them and know that there's nobody in there. Oh yeah, and somewhere for the kids to sit and eat could be good. Because they could sit on this and be able to eat there. That would be nice. How does this look? Okay, the bassinets are kind of blocking my view of this. So we could leave it like that. Okay, maybe scoot it over just a little bit more. And then maybe we put a couple more toys. I don't usually potty train them. You all say potties, but they're not really gonna use it. They're not really gonna get any use out of this thing. I guess you could still put one, but unless they age up with the independent trait, which actually they won't because they don't get any traits. Well, we can still put it. We can let it get dirty and gross, I guess. I've like historically given them the slide and stuff. Maybe I should make this room a little bit bigger. Let me see what this all looks like, if you can still see everything. Because that might be kind of nice, to be honest. As long as you can still see inside the cribs. Oh yeah, and you don't need to see the top of the dollhouse, I don't think. The more room, the better. I'm scared of putting a speaker, because I'm scared of having a speaker and it making it so that they can't sleep, because there's music playing. That's one of those, like, I don't trust these Sims sort of situations. Okay, I know that's, like, really tight, okay? But you can still see inside the cribs. There's a speaker in the bathroom already anyway, so they can use it in there. Oh my goodness, we're at 349,000! Liv, thank you so much for the donation. You've been watching the VODs for the Veggie Legacy while you're supposed to be working. Thank you for donating. $171. Snapcam Celebration and Sim Penguin, thank you for donating too. Yeah, he can get to the cribs. There's plenty of space. There's like almost a whole tile back there for them to get around that. So they'll be fine in there. It's kind of funky. Kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that in yellow. Let's do like a really wacky wallpaper along the back because you can't see that in the whole room. It's just part of the room that can see it. Which should be good. Maybe I'll put the toys like further forward. We can try and space them out around the house. Okay. I think that should be good for now. You'd say a cheer mat? We actually already have a cheer mat. So we do have one of those in here. Anyone know why one of the Very Veggie Legacy VODs on YouTube? I can't see the whole message, it went away. Oh no, hold on. Let me read it. When this happens, I sometimes see things out of a reply and not the whole message and then I can't see it. Oh, why it's hidden. Oh, it's just not public yet. When there's like videos in a playlist that are like hidden, it's like, oh, you can't see this video. That's just because it's not public yet. So like I've scheduled it to go up, but it's not up yet because we're spacing them out. That one's not gonna go up for a little bit. I have a lot of streams that I'm still posting, but I've got it scheduled to go up like in a few days. And so it's in the playlist, but like it's not public yet, so nobody can see it. Yeah, it makes it look so secret, but it's actually it's just scheduled. Like, it's just not live yet because it's scheduled to post in a few days. Nothing exciting or secretive about it, really. It's just not up yet. Okay, I like the walls being a little bit more plain there. I feel like that's good. I think this room could also probably use another light. So we'll do that. If I size this down, can you see it a bit better? I kind of want to see the top of it. I know it works when it's sized down. Oh, it's cuter like that. Let's do it like that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and then when Stanley is not using the changing table... I need to delete the kid. Go put her down right here. When Stanley is not using the changing table, there's kind of some like blank space over here. Maybe I could get another one of these bears, but like a different kind of them. Just for some more fun. It's okay if it's blocked by the changing table sometimes, but at least you can see it a lot of the time. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. We could do it in green. All right, and then eventually, depending on like the distribution of the number of kids that we have, we can like delete and add to these and stuff. Get more toddler beds or less toddler beds or whatever. Yeah, it'll still be functional. That's not cut into the space. Do you see how it's not blocking it? So it's fine. Hi, Christine. You think it's looking good? Oh yeah, it's beautiful, right? Really nice. I guess I can test the lunchbox thing real quick. See if the toddler can get to it, as the people say. Anna. Can I have more lunch boxes? I don't see why it would need to have more of them, Koala, because it, like, they don't run out of food or anything. Have a quick meal. Cold cuts. She was stuck on the thing because she wasn't aged up yet. Have a quick meal of cold cuts. And they can grab them. She's fine. She didn't eat it, though. Which is kind of concerning. But should be okay. I don't need to have a nightlight because I have the monsters disabled with mods. $1 for every set of dragon wings you finished today. Thank you for the donation. That is so cool. I think if she's hungry, she might do it autonomously. Let's find out. Stop eating. Throw tantrum, ask for food. No, I want you to try and get food yourself. Everybody's trying to... Okay, well, he's putting her in there, so he fed her at least. That's the thing. They can be fed. Like, it's fine. We'll test how it goes on Saturday, and we can always change it if it's bad. It's not like it's a situation we're stuck with, you know? Can always adjust it later on. Maybe she needs a chair. She has one. This is a chair. She can sit on those. There's a floating graffiti behind the bathroom. Oh, because I changed the size of the room. Well, they just leave in the high chair. Well, okay, so I just remind you again. We have done this many times in the past. Yes, they will get left in the high chair. Yes, they will struggle to feed them. It just is what it is. Like, it will be that way. That just welcome to The Sims 4, you know? So we don't need to worry about it too much. Like, they might get taken away. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. The point is to leave the game running on its own. We've given them tools. Will they use the tools? Who's to say? We tried our best. Is it on the gallery? Well, it's not done, so no. But I will put it on the gallery. It's just not finished yet, so I'm not going to put it up now. I am going to give them a TV. I want to be able to see it, so I might have to hang it up kind of low. Oh, you have lots of wall space up here. Never mind. We don't need to hang it low. This is going to be our living room. I want to use the Cozy Kitsch Kit stuff in here because it's kind of cute. I like the color scheme of it all. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and I understand you might not like this, that's okay, you're gonna have to just accept it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the sofas facing like this way. And the reason I do it like that is because you can see them. If they're napping on the sofa, oh, you can't see that sim if they're napping on the sofa. It needs to be more central. But we do it like this so that if they do take a nap on the sofa, you can tell that a sim is there. I guess you can't really see anybody on that one. So it's gonna be kind of a weird layout for a living room, but it's really just about being able to see who's there, you know? So we need to make sure that we can see everything, and that's like the key to the room. I'll use this rug. I like this rug. Okay. Those are bookshelves, which is pretty nice. I might get a nicer TV too. Maybe like this one. You can see the whole thing still, right? Yeah, we'll just change the colors of it all. Yeah, I'm gonna put armchairs, Christine. That was my plan. We're on the same page. I'll add some armchairs over there. I was even thinking instead of armchairs about putting, my first thought was armchairs, and then I was like, what if I put a games table of some sort? Which I think might be even better than an armchair. Oh, we could put this like DIY mural, because you can see that wall, right? That's kind of cool. They can paint on that mural. I like that. Okay. Oh, we should give them like some of the, they're gonna steal these balls and put them in their inventory, but we can leave some to like give to people's inventories. Cleo the dog and owner Evie, thank you for the donation and thank you for the kind words. Ashley for your grandpa. $1 for every month your daughter's been alive with $3. Thank you. And Katie, thank you for the donation also. Also, Abby Renee is currently matching the next $250 of donations. So if you've been thinking about donating, now might be a good time to do so because there's a donation match on, which is kind of cool. We have water balloons and a dartboard already, actually. So we do have those. Growing together. I want a games table. In orange, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Cozy kitsch. What kind of colors? Should we do like a mix of colors for the games table chairs? Oh, you can't really see one of them, so we might want to get rid of that back one. And then maybe scoot it off the wall a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately the ladder is in kind of an annoying spot. Which makes it hard to see. I know they play chess. And like the llama game. We could put whatever kind of game on there maybe. Okay. More discreet ladder. Are there more discreet ladders? I think no matter what, they all have the big thing at the top. Imagine we put like this one. That is like growing. I guess this one might be a little bit more discreet. Yeah, the games table could go in the other back corner. I mean, you could obviously move it around. I was just trying to think of stuff that we could put. Oh, you can't really see that either. I'm trying to think of stuff that we can put, like, leave it for now. That will make use of this side space. What about a treadmill? That might be a good idea. It might not be the cutest thing ever, but... Oh, you can see that. You'll be able to tell somebody's using it. Let's do the treadmill. There's gonna be cow plants. Yeah, we have a patio. So there'll be cow plants. Calling out those of us watching while at work. The Money Mouse hungers. Call me Carm. Thank you for donating. Oh my goodness. No, they're not gonna be on short lifespan. We actually turned the aging off. I know that might seem boring to you, but the trouble is, picture like aging pop-ups and stuff. Doesn't really mix or mesh well with leaving the game running on its own for a while. There'll be a telescope, don't worry. We'll have a telescope outside. That's just gonna go outside, of course. Okay. If I put these little guys like kind of in front of this, what happens? Oops. Bad news. Bad news. I'll put a rat this time. I feel like we tried to have rats before and it like never quite worked how I wanted it to. But we can have one. They might get rabbit rodent fever for all we know. You'll get to watch the rat like go flying, which will also be kind of cool. The kids won't age up until I age them up. That's one of the things that I have to do manually, not autonomously. That's one of the things that I have to do manually is age the kids up. Because it's dangerous to let them age up on their own. Okay, how does that look? It's like tucked off to the corner. I want this crow really bad, but I don't really know where to put it. What if I put the crow in the bedroom? You can see that, right? Might be kind of exciting. Okay, let me leave these out here so I can grab them for people. I did see somebody earlier say a rocking chair, which might be kind of nice. What about one of the ones from Growing Together? You can get a lullaby from the crow. Sure, sure, sure. Right, yeah. Totally. Modern Blueberry, we haven't done this since Life and Death happened, so I don't know what happens with the pop-ups disabled from deaths. But it's same as like with the babies. Just to give you an example, I use a cheat and a mod to disable pop-ups, so we don't get any pop-ups. So you're thinking like, wait, when the baby's born, you're gonna have to name it. Wrong. Actually, what happens with the cheat is it auto names the baby asterisk, asterisk, like first name asterisk, last name asterisk, and then it clicks OK. And so there's no pop-up that happens from that. So you don't have to worry about it. So the same thing is gonna happen, like, oh, I don't know if I like this. But yeah, we'll hopefully we'll have to test it with the deaths. I might test that in a minute. I don't really like how that goes. But yeah, we'll have, hopefully the death will do something similar where it just like auto clicks away from it. So we don't have to worry about it too much. I want to look and see what the other ladder looks like. The one, I don't really like that this one has the leaves on it, but I do like that it has less of a disrupting top to it. So maybe that is better. We already have yoga and a cheer mat. Are there any other low things that we could put right here in the front? Chelsea, streaming a build to maximize sim suffering while fundraising to minimize IRL suffering is my favorite kind of chaotic good. It really is terrible what we're doing. It really is terrible. I'm not worried about burglars, chat, because there's not a front door, so nobody can come in or out of the house. We could just do a guitar. That might be good. But yeah, I'm not worried about the burglars. Cross stitch. Well, if we put cross stitch, they're gonna steal it and put it in their inventories, right? Well, I was gonna try this. Oh wait, this is a bookshelf. So they have books. That's a bookshelf already. I'm gonna put like a different floor. I wanna have like some more visible texture. Not the cross stitch box, it'll stay. Okay, we can put cross stitch then. I'm good with that. They will leave it there, but start and not finish 1 million cross stitch hoops. Yeah. Mojo, calling out to anyone crafting at the moment. Sylvia, Chelsea, thank you for donating again too. All right, let's put a video game console over here so they can play video games in this room also. I had the trick or treat bowl in previous years, and it's kind of funny because it scares them when they click on it. Let me look at it. Spooky stuff. Yeah, we could try that. See if they want to grab any little treats. Oh, the Love Struck game could be cool too. Let's look at that. Where are you? Love Struck. Indoor activities. Do they use the costume trunk autonomously? That's actually one that I hadn't really considered. We have a woohoo blanket and we have a crow. Do we need a thermostat? I don't usually help them with it, Iris. I just make them suffer. Because they won't autonomously change. Like, when it becomes winter, they won't turn the heat on. Like, you sort of have to do it yourself. And so, like, they can just suffer. I don't think they use the costume trunk autonomously. I don't think I've ever seen them use the costume trunk autonomously before. So I don't know about that. It's really tight up here. Let me scoot that over. It's a cool activity to use it now, the costume trunk. Yeah, we can always try and like switch it in and out a little bit, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, you could always remove it if they don't use it, I guess. But I also don't really feel like right now, I don't really feel like I have a great deal of space to be putting that stuff in, you know? Okay, that feels better. More visible. Oh yeah, and wait a minute. They're all gonna be wearing, we're doing all of the Sims in costume. So it might actually get confusing if they change out of the costume they're wearing. Oh yeah, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that because they're all gonna be in costumes like before we even start. I might put some more music up here. We can just leave it on like this wall. What costumes can I share? Well, we're gonna do it in a minute, duds. Once I finish decorating, we're gonna go do it. So we'll do it together. I don't know. I feel like there's not enough woohoo spots. But they have the sauna and they have the showers, they have a closet, they have the hot tub, and then they'll have a bush outside. I think it should be okay. Never mind. I think we're fine. I lied and was dramatic about it. It's actually fine. And the blanket. Oh yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty of woohoo spots. It's no big deal. This closet and the janitor's closet are actually the exact same thing, chat. Oh, the dumpster, they don't use. We tried the dumpster in the past. Nobody actually uses the dumpster. I know, it's very rude. Like, you would expect them to, but they don't actually use it. Nobody woohoos in that thing. It's really messed up. I don't know if I like that wall. I might do like a cool like brick accent wall or something. We can kind of make this into like a fancy sort of building. Kiki, rumor of me. Chloe, thank you for donating. Will there be another reading stream? I'm not sure about this month. We'll have to figure out like, at this point I have all of my streams planned and I don't have another one planned for this month, but like I might end up doing a random bonus stream, so we'll have to see. But eventually we'll do another one for sure. I just don't really know when right now. Yeah, we could kind of get like a little bit more of like an industrial vibe to this space. You can't even see this thing. That's okay. Can I size that down and have it still work? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. That looks dumb. Never mind. Don't do that. Leave it how it was. Maybe it's like this color that I don't like. You could try and get it in the lighter green. I don't know. Okay. About the base game console? Oh yeah, we could use the base game one instead. It's shorter, so it fits in there. can use that. Anonymous, thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. Move the rat cage forward and put pipes behind. I guess you probably could do that a little bit too. We can see. Because you can't even see those. I just don't know if the pipes are like really landing, like as the vibe that we're trying to tell. So I think I might not do that. What if we had a wall panel? Refined living room has like this really nice wooden wall. Did I paint the fronts of these rooms? Not the front of this one. Alicia, thank you for the donation. I don't know if I like the wooden wall. I think I might want it to be like orange. We have a dartboard already. It's in the party room. So we do actually have a dartboard. Oh, you can't even see the rug. No, they can't get outside. They can only access the roof. We trap them. That's sort of the whole thing. They get trapped. Can't see the speaker. That's okay. You don't need to see the speaker. It's just there so that we know it's there. The roof will be fenced in the back, but not the front, Sasha. Nothing is... We don't want anything in the front to block the view. Mike, thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm trying to think about like other activities. I know we'll... Okay, let me start adding these so no one gets upset. Because they're all like, you need a telescope. Don't worry, I know. We got one. We need a telescope. I need to put... We have a little bit of gym equipment already. We have bar stuff already. I have some instruments already. We had done this one year. Can you tell that someone's in there? And you can only see a little bit. We also don't really have enough space for the slip and slide. It's quite small. You see? So, we can do basketball. They do actually use the basketball autonomously. How is this gonna look? Yeah, even if you can only slightly see it. Oh, it's behind the donation bar though. Oh, that's actually something to keep in mind. You can see a lot less of the roof than I can. Look what I can see. Oh, but it looks like we built it that way on purpose. So this is good. Yeah, in the back, I don't know. You can see it better. I think I'm actually gonna extend this even further, just a little bit more. The more you can see, the better, I think. Okay. So close to 350, thank you for donating. Pincushion Sam, donating for the Lucy's, thank you for donating. We have a little bit of the donation match left, by the way, chat, because Abby is matching the next $250 of donations. So if you've been thinking about donating, now might be a good time to do so, because it'll get matched. Okay, I will actually put those all along the sides, because I kind of like the vibes of that. We could, even if we wanted to, give ourselves a little bit more space, like... I don't know, we could like extend it out this way. Just try and maximize how much you can see, and we'll only put stuff in the areas that you can see. I think that probably like some of this isn't good. So maybe we could also like angle it, I don't know. You just don't need to use all of it if you can't see it. But that way we have as much room as possible up there, you know? Let's put that thing further back. Okay. Is it live because she's not in the face cam? Who snap? Yeah, she is. She's right there. She's right there. You can only see part of her side. There's like, it's a 2-level little tree, this one. Polaroid said Dollar Train to 350K. I can't believe we're almost at 350,000. That is just wild. Dollar Train to 350K? Oh, did they use the seance table? Did we try the seance table in past years? Did they use it? I can't really remember. Did they use the foosball? I also don't remember that. A lot of the stuff that goes up here, they didn't use the seance table last year. Okay, if they didn't use it last year, then there's no point putting it. That sucks. Let's get another woohoo bush. I need to get 2 cow plants too. Uh-oh. Come on, cow plant. Let's place a couple of these. We have a grill and a woohoo blanket already. I'm gonna put another grill up here though. That's 1 cow plant. That's 2 cow plants. Nobody will ever die from the cow plants, but they excite us, so. Ghost cow plant? Well, if you put a ghost cow plant, they'll never die. And there's a level of like, everybody in chat really sits around rooting for the cow plants to, oh, I messed up my angles. That's so annoying of me. But everybody like really like roots for the cow plants to not die. We spend a lot of time like cheering, like, please eat the cow plant cake, please eat the cow plant cake. I want to be like a little bit mindful of that as like a fundraising tool, because people like it so much. Like rooting for the cow plants is one of the best parts, I would say. Let me put this over here. How does that look? That blocks off a lot of space. Okay, the closest we can put that over here, the better. So you can still see them woohooing in it, but it's like just off to the side. You can still see the thing back there. Let me put these cow plants like way, way, way back. So those are like in the way back, which is good. Dollar Trade to 350, Emily, Moon, Emma Grace to 350, Polaroid, thank you for donating also. Okay, so they have this. You won't really see them, like, you can't see this there, but when he's using it, we'll be able to watch him do it. Hello, I want you to go use the hopscotch. Oh look, he's gonna autonomously relax. That's good. I'm excited to be able to see that. The Sim's just like laying down on the floor. Can you practice hopscotch? Okay, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, he keeps getting distracted by the toddler. I'm gonna delete her. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna change, Nero, I'm gonna change the size of the patio so the Sims can't get back there where we can't see him. I just made it super big so we can visualize the whole thing all at once. There is a cheer mat in the sauna, yeah. There is a cheer mat in the sauna. Okay, will he use it now that he's not distracted by the kid? Yes. He will. Okay, what does it look like when he does it? Remember, there won't be a cat cam or a Kayla. So this is what you'll see. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Okay, let me look back at this again for a second. So I need to get rid of basically from like here onward. I'm gonna delete all of this off that top floor. Oh, okay. Let me copy that down to here and then I'll delete it. How does that look? I know we have to paint the front of the house, don't worry. We haven't done any of the painting outside yet. I haven't painted the ceiling in there yet. Don't worry. We're just not done yet. Okay, they have foosball, they have basketball, they have cow plants. I might put another grill. Oh, Abby Renee's $250 donation match just came through. Abby, thank you so much. Granny donating $179 in honor of their birthday yesterday. Jenny with $150. Someone said to $350 and Dollar Tree to $350K. We just passed $350,000 raised. Oh my god. You know what that means?
30-second dance party.
It means 30-second dance party. Oh, boo! This is my least favorite one. Oh well. It's still fine. It's still fun. This is just so cool. Thank you all so much. I am just amazed. I am amazed, amazed, amazed by all of you. $350,000. Like, what the heck? You can't even wrap your head around like that amount of money. It's truly incredible. So thank you so much. Okay, I think I'll do it like this. I'm gonna move this little guy to be here. I don't want it to block the cow plants, but it doesn't, so that's fine. Do we want another grill? Oh, I literally was already grabbing one as we spoke about that, huh? That way they can make more food up here, which might be good. And we can give them a table to put the grill on. Oh, we could also do bees again. The bees were funny because they kept attacking everybody. Side tables. Maybe one of these little ones. Yeah, so they can set their food there. Oh my gosh, Oofity, thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. And Sandwich is matching the next $500 of donations. So if you've been thinking about donating, now might be a good time to do so because Sandwich is matching $500. $500. Thank you so much. Okay, do the bees go back here maybe? So they're a little bit out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. I can also scoot the cow plants closer together. All right, there's a little bit of space back here that we cannot see, which makes me wonder if I should remove it. Just for ease of like, no one's gonna stand back there if they can't get to it, you know? Okay. They could hide behind the pea bush. Yeah, they probably won't actually go back there though. There's not that much space for them to get to, so I'm not that worried about it. And the pea bush is like such a necessity. I'm not too concerned about Sims standing behind it. I guess I could shrink it a little bit more, but again, I'm not really like that worried about them going back there. It's not normally like a, oh, we have to hide and get rid of any space that they can get behind. Like, we don't normally play like that. There's like gonna be like little tiles where they're less visible. But that's not like the end of the world. Switch the pea bush and the bees. I kind of like the pea bush being like really front and center though. I know it's kind of tall, but like visually I think it's kind of interesting. For my dad's 21st anniversary of beating his brain tumor, thank you for the donation. Buddy the German Shepherd, thank you. The Money Mouse wants his cheddar. Thank you as well. We have a woohoo blanket already in the beach, the indoor beach up there. I'm gonna put one of these. They won't actually use it, and I might get some lounge chairs because the people were saying how the Sims love to like lounge on the lounge chairs. It might be kind of fun if we got ourselves a couple of them to give them a place to lounge. You can still see everything okay. Maybe I should scoot it a little bit further forward though. Because then if someone gets eaten by a cow plant, you'll see them get spit out still. We could just do one lounge chair. That might be okay. Yeah, we have a rocking chair too. So we do have one of those. We can look at the fairy light situation. I had fairy lights before in a previous one, and they kept getting struck by lightning. Which wasn't great, but we can put them again. How does this look like? Can you see that okay? Oh yeah, that's really cute. We can do that. For my sister Kelsey, who was a St. Jude patient, oh, Thank you so much for the donation. I am so sorry for your loss. They said St. Jude made it so my family wasn't left with massive medical bills in addition to her loss. They also studied her tumor to help future patients. My brother and I also had access to trained MH professionals at St. Jude. I am so sorry. Thank you for the donation for Kelsey. I appreciate you so much. St. Jude really is an amazing place. I'm glad that they were able to even like be there for you, you know, when you were younger. So thank you so much for donating. Oh, I like that. I think that's pretty cute with the fairy lights. Sorry, when I do these fundraisers, the mix between like sending love to these people with these like heartfelt donations and then like me going back to my Sims build where I'm trying to like plot my Sims demise is just like the balancing act of this is oh, you can see them through that window, which is bad news. We can scoot them over. We can do it opposite. I could put these like up to there and then hello, I want you to probably go like that. Just put them off the edges. Yeah, that's fine because you can't really tell, so it looks good like that. I don't really love that I can see this tree from the patio because I want to be able to see the mountains from the patio. So I don't want to distract from that. Like, I like what you can see from the patio already. So I don't really want to mess with it. Let's re-angle it if we can. Well, that feels good to me. Okay, civil engineer. Granny Simmer, thank you for the donations to St. Jude also. Yeah, that looks better. I think that's pretty cool. Can you see my party floor? Yeah, you still can. Okay, good. It frames the mountain. Yeah. And you know what? This might even be like a good... Well, I should also put more lights in general. Because the more outdoor lights we have, the better. Because it'll help to keep this place bright even when it's nighttime. So we can think about trying to add a couple extra things where we can fit them. Yeah, that helps. You still see the lamp on the outside? What lamp on the outside? Yeah, we're gonna get ceiling paint in the living room too, don't worry. Floating lamp outside on the left. Floating lamp outside on the left. Oh, are you talking about this one? This is supposed to be there. That's so you can see it from inside of this room. The party light is outside intentionally, so it goes through the wall, but doesn't break anything. Look, see? I don't want to have that light blocking the view, but I wanted it outside on purpose. That is there on purpose. Sorry, that might be confusing if you weren't here earlier when we were setting it up, but that is there intentionally. Dedicated to my mother who passed from breast cancer. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you so much too. And yeah, with the karaoke, I love the idea of karaoke. I just find that they don't actually use the karaoke when we did it in the past. Oh my god, my game didn't want to crash. Or my game didn't want to stay open. I think I might leave the upstairs like this for now. Because we can add to it later on and like change more about it later on. I think for right now, this might be okay. And we'll like add extra stuff if they're not using enough, if they need more. You know, we can like have that grow once we're started. We have a yoga mat already. We have a cheer mat already. We've got places to dance already. So we've got a lot of this stuff going. Sauna's in there. Yeah, this is like the real angle that I wanted it to be is more like right here. Okay, let's paint the ceiling in this room. Maybe with like, what if we did kind of a funky pattern? How does that look? It's subtle. I'm not obsessed with the color scheme in this room. You can't see the rug, so I think that's what's partially throwing me off. Maybe we could try to make it a little bit more colorful. Like maybe that like dark base to it was bad, but it being brighter is better. Mind you, my face cam won't be there. Could this be another color? Maybe we do that in another bright color. Even more standout textures. We do have darts already. We do have darts. More string lights. Oh, we could put string lights in here on this wall. That might actually be a really good idea as a way to decorate this wall. I might use the ones from the holiday pack. That's kind of a cute concept, because here we've been trying to figure out how to make the wall look like it has some nice decor. We can just put string lights. Oops. Let's look what that looks like. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Will the Sims feed the rat if it's hungry on the stream? On occasion, they will do that. On occasion. Not always. Let's see. I don't really like any of this. I don't know. +1 utility closet. Oh, we have a regular closet. It's the same thing. This closet and the utility closet are the same thing. Should turn the treadmill to face the camera. You think so? I don't think they can get into it though, unfortunately. No, there's not stairs, there's ladders instead. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I broke the camera angle again. Let's try and fix it. If you press Control 9, you can set the camera angle, and I oftentimes press it when I am trying to get like items raised up and down. Okay. I'm gonna have to reset it like a million times on Saturday too. Dollar Train for those who take an SSRI. Anonymous for your sister-in-law and your mother-in-law. Thank you for donating too. Do I sleep during the stream? No, actually it's the honestly the worst 24 hours of my entire year. This is so deeply stressful to me. It's fun, but the level of anxiety I feel about having the stream on for 24 hours, I don't know how to explain it. It's like mentally it's like my worst nightmare actually. And then I have nightmares for days afterward about like thinking my stream is still on. So it's fun to watch, however to host, very distressing. So it's gonna be a process this weekend, but I'm hopefully gonna get a lot of work done with the letters while it's on, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine, but it's a very anxiety inducing experience to do, as you can probably imagine. Okay, this is what it looks like in that room now. I think it's okay. It's kind of busy, but I think it's okay. Can you change the color of the lounge? Oh, I forgot I have pink bees and the pink lounge chair. I didn't mean to keep them both the same color. I'll change them both. That feels fine. That feels fine. Oh no, it's okay, Gabby. It's just the nature of doing a stream like this. And nobody's forcing me to do it. Like, I don't have to do this. I'm doing it because I want to do it, you know? But it's also hard at the same time. But in general, the whole fundraiser is hard. You know, like, it's not easy to sit here and do this for 31 days straight. But I want to do it, so I do it, you know? We're not gonna play with Vlad this time, Valerie. I know, it's horrifying. Please don't get mad. I have other plans. So we don't need a coffin this time. Piper, congrats on your graduation. That is so exciting. That is so very exciting. Okay, let's put like just some sort of cute roof. You can't even see it. But no, we're not gonna use, well, I don't know, maybe I should put Vlad still. I just like, I really have this vision in my heart of everybody being in like really ridiculous costumes. So Vlad doesn't really fit into that vision, you know? But I'll show you what we're gonna work with. We have money trash cans, Rebecca, so they don't need a different trash can right now. Day, thank you for the $50 donation. Thank you so much. Let me show you what we're gonna do. We can start getting the Sims now. But we're gonna do costume people is the plan. Like Stanley, and then we're probably just gonna do like, honestly, like randomized Sims. Like I don't really care what they look like. They just need to be in the costume. So this is like don't look at this guy, okay? But like this is the Money Mouse, you know? And this way, hopefully it's very easily recognizable at who we are looking at when people are like walking around, you know? They're not gonna take it off in the sauna. I'm gonna fix it with mods so they don't change out of their clothes when they're like, when they normally undress in a shower and stuff. They're not gonna take it off in the sauna. But this way it's like easy to know who everybody is. That's what I'm thinking, at least. That's what I'm thinking. Paul, thank you for donating. Okay, what do I want to do with this sim? You can be chased by death also. I won't have them all be chased by death, but they'll have a few. Stanley is romantic and chased by death. Maybe the Money Mouse can be like hot-headed and like evil and always like fighting people. You know? Oh, we could do childish, I guess. But the Money Mouse isn't the childish one. Somebody else, we're gonna do childish, but somebody else will be childish, not him, I don't think. Materialistic. Materialistic isn't going to affect the other Sims though. We need traits that affect the other Sims. I want him to be mean to people. That's why I'm doing this. Maybe I'll do mean instead of evil. I want him to, like, I want to have us watch him be like fighting people and yelling at people and stuff. You know? And materialistic and klepto aren't gonna affect the house that they're in. Because we're in this house. So klepto is like so realistic for if we were actually making the Money Mouse in real life, but klepto is not good for our unpaused stream because it won't do anything. Do you get what I mean? Maybe we could be mean and like, we could try glutton. Because he's always eating the money. We could try that. Okay, let's get another costume sim. Oh, I like your makeup. Snappy's Tobies, thank you for the donation also. Let's get some more costumes. We could have a raccoon. No, I don't think so. I don't want the raccoon. Oh, you know what we need? I think the catfish. So that's definitely an option. There's also like this weird alien thing. There's the gnome. I forgot about this. No, go back with my costume. I'm gonna call this the snowman. We also have like these bear costumes and stuff too. Wow. This is our Yeti. Okay, the Yeti, maybe the Yeti is active. And we can also be a dance machine. And how about the bro trait?
Yes. Woo! Yeah.
I feel like that could be a good mix of things for him to be doing outside and stuff, you know? Okay, I like that. There's the Yeti. Let's add a new sim. This one's gonna be our lactose intolerant sim. And I'll just pick an outfit based on it. I think the lactose intolerant thing might be interesting because they might pee their pants more often. So we can be, or poop their pants, I guess. We could be lactose intolerant. Maybe you could be clumsy. And you know what? It might be helpful if... Oh, I was going to say we could have you be neat. Maybe you could be into music, though. Or you could be the childish one. People really want that trait, and I said I would do it. I just haven't decided who's going to get it yet. Where is it? Oh, geez. Hates children? Goofball. What category is it in? Childish so that they play with the toys, Miss Crafty. So they play with the toys. We have a lot of toys placed, so. Yeah, Goofball is pretty fun too, because they're like playful all the time. I don't know. There it is, childish. God, when you're like looking through the list, you scroll past stuff so easily. We could get one that's cringe. That could be good. I want someone to play with the toys though. So that's part of why I picked that. Yeah, cringe impacts the other Sims a lot. That's a good call. Well, maybe we could have you be a clown. Do you want to have a clown one? Are the boots under the clown? Are the clown boots under the boot category? No? Oh, here they are. Boots. Yeah, we can do the face paint too. I'm gonna give you the like little clown hair, and it's also gonna be blue. Short. I might change the lactose intolerant trait out for this one. Where's the hair that I'm looking for? Is it medium? You know the one I'm talking about, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, she could have blue skin. That feels very clown. And we can put our face paint on too. I don't want to make her sad. Here's the thing. You have to remember, it's like there's realistic and then there's breaks the game, right? So if we make her sad, we can cause ourselves a lot of problems with that by accident, because then she won't like want to woohoo or anything like that. So we have to be kind of careful with it. Can we have Peppa and Seymour? Maybe. Vlad in the catfish costume. Oh god. Hashtag Lilypad. Thank you for donating. And remember, there is currently a donation match on. There's like a couple $100 left of it. Sandwich is matching $500 of donations. Just so you all know. Okay, maybe you shouldn't be lactose intolerant. Maybe you could be... we said cringe, right? That could be good. Yeah. Yeah. Clown Sim is their name. Oh, you can't see it, but that's fine. Clown Sim. What else do we have? We need the eggplant costume too. Oh wait, she's pretty. Let's use that, Sim. Fairy princess? Wait, if we put someone in the fairy costume, is that gonna upset people? I don't know. Will people be like, wait, there's fairies? And we'll have to say, no, it's just the fairy costume. It's from the spooky stuff pack that's been out for like literally years. Oh, it's like so pretty though. She is so fairy princess. Look at how beautiful she is. Oh my god, that hair. Are you kidding me? She's so pretty. Let's give her some really pretty makeup too, so we can like really embrace the fairy princess of it all. Does this work? That actually works really well. I want like the kind of purpley, not that shade. I want to make it like a little bit more, yeah, like that color. Oops, I didn't want to change the brightness. I wanted to change the opacity a little bit more. And that matches her dress like perfectly. The Money Mouse isn't mean, he's just misunderstood and trying to help the kids. You think pink hair? Oh, she could maybe have pink hair. I don't like it, well, I guess I don't like it with the dress. It could be like this purple color.
Oh.
I could see that one. I don't really like that shade of purple. What other dress options do we have? She could have blue hair and like match the blue. Oh, there's also a lighter color. What if she did blue instead? If she was like a blue fairy princess. No, the pink is cuter. I'm gonna change her shoes, don't worry. Whoa, that's like evil fairy princess, that one. Yeah, the Crystal Creations shoes are what I was thinking too. Where are you, Crystal Creations? Look at these. Oh, of course they don't match. Well, I guess that one's okay. We can give her some really pretty nails too. Okay, fairy princess. Do we name her fairy princess? She's not a spellcaster. Can I cheat her into a spellcaster in game? I'm not sure if I want to get occults in this too much. But oh, we should do blush too. Very pink. Oh, you can do it from just cast now. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. You forget about this. For a second, I thought it was like 2022. I almost forgot.
Lopa.
I almost forgot. No, her eyebrows changed back. I don't want that. Maybe they were better when they were darker, actually, because then you can see them. Is there a crown? You can get the crown. There's like the high school years crown from you winning prom queen. I don't know if you can access it in cast though, because you have to win prom royalty to unlock it. I don't know if the cast unlock cheats work. I think this works for me. Okay, maybe she could be romantic also, because we made Stanley romantic. I think it's good to have a couple of Sims that are like super flirty. What am I doing? We want to have a couple of Sims that are being like super flirty, so that way like they're more likely to woohoo, you know? I think Stanley was a love bug, right? Yeah, we made him Chased by Death romantic and love bug. Maybe she can be romantic, a foodie, and I don't know, what traits will have her like behaving differently? We can make her neat so she cleans the house. Somebody needs to be neat in this house. She can be the, oh no, we were gonna have her love music. We make it the next sim can be neat. The next sim can be neat. She can be interested in music, so she'll play instruments and stuff. The fairy tights from Spooky Stuff. Do you think they'll look weird with her shoes though? That's why I wasn't using them. We have a couple. I mean, these ones, I guess these ones match what she's wearing, so she could do that. But see, like, does it look okay with her shoes? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. You think neat instead of foodie? Okay, we can do that. And maybe her aspiration can be like romance related as well. Can she have a pretty necklace? Yeah, we can look at that too. I guess you won't ever see her feet up close either, so it won't really matter. Like, you're never gonna see it. So you won't even know. Well, Tangerine, that's what I was wondering. Does the crown actually, like, unlock by tag cheat unlock? Because there are some things that the unlock by tag cheat doesn't affect. So does the crown actually work with it? It does? Okay. Do you have to get out of cast to do that? What is, high school years is, what pack? EP 12. Let's see if it works. It does work. She can have her fairy princess crown. It kind of ruins the vibes, I'm not gonna lie. But we do want her to be a fairy princess. Now she's like fairy queen. No, there's no tiara. Maybe if her hair had like more face framing to it, it would be better. Wait.
Lopa.
Fairy princess. No, the color of the crown can't change. Cyan, happy birthday! Vlad and Eggplant, CC Slime, thank you for donating. Okay, I think I like that. That's Fairy Princess. Let's get another sim.
Vivas Febine.
It was better without the crown. You think so? I love it. Keep in mind, she's gonna be really far away. What if there was a pirate? I'm kind of scared of using the giant costumes in case they're like clipping at all. A pirate feels kind of fun. Should we get a pirate? Let's do a pirate. Will she have spells unlocked? No. No. Unfortunately not. Pirate hat. We can make our hair longer. I don't know. Is it obvious that she's a pirate? And we can get another sim. So we'll have the eggplant costume. Before I finish this sim, let me just get the rest of the costumes real quick.
Menarshkel? Huh?
Before I finish it. Because I think we probably should have a one of the like bears, right? And we wanted the catfish. We need a catfish, eggplant. Oh, wait. Catfish, eggplant, bear. We're running out of options. I kind of love this guy in the green fish. The raccoon is an option. You say skip the pirate? Okay, the pirate is dumb. Sorry. Maybe if somebody dies, we can add a pirate in as like a late game replacement. You know? Can we make him green? Oh yeah, we can make him green. He can have green skin. Maybe he can have green facial hair too. Make his hair green. And then he can have green eyes. Maybe him having facial hair is bad. Maybe he has no facial hair and also no eyebrows. So it really embraces the fish thing. Can he be an alien? Oh, well. I guess maybe. Ah! You're freaking me out! Put him back. We gotta make sure his alien form is also the same. Unfortunately. Costumes. Where's my fish? Hello? There it is. Okay. That'll be fine. Alien Fish is this Sim's name. You all inspire me. Thank you. Thank you for the $200 donation. Last year you got to share that you got a CDC fellowship. Being in science these past few months has been hard. It brings me so much joy to spend time with this group that cares about people and science enough to spend money from their own pockets. Thank you so much. Anonymous, thank you. Sandwich's $500 money match just came. Donation money match because they were talking about the money mouse. Not the money match. Some mouse showed up at my door and told me double or nothing. And they matched $500 that just came through. Thank you so much, Sam. Not the money match. Okay, what is the alien fish interested in? Maybe the alien fish, I don't want to give him too many bad traits because then they won't woohoo. Maybe he loves the outdoors. Maybe he can be chased by death too. And is outgoing. So they'll interact. Maybe they'll talk to each other. I'm scared about the Grinch trait in case it like makes them be mean. I guess they'll raise their mischief skill faster by playing pranks. That could be good. That could be good. I'll make you kind of jokey. Okay, there's the alien fish. And then
Nice, Kuno.
this is the 8th one. Oh, I didn't change my pirate either. Whoops. Whoops. Should you be in the eggplant costume? We could have a knight. No. Can you be purple? Is there purple skin? Oh, not unless you're an alien. Okay, never mind. Eggplant is fine for me. Oh, did I make you wear this for all of your outfits? Okay, the eggplant is important to me because we can make this one be like all romancy too. Romantic. Maybe you could also be a love bug and then you could be neat or something. So they'll also help clean. Hannah, thank you. Someone said Shark CC from last year. Maybe I will do that. I know that the people want a vampire is the problem. I know. Imagine we just add Vlad as like the last sim is just Vlad. No costume. He's like scary enough as it is. He doesn't even need a costume. I don't like the nails. I think we should do no nails. But then the other option is the shark costume that I had in my custom content last year. So let me look at my full body. This is Seymour the shark. But now the house is full. So we already have a fish. Yeah, but this is Seymour. It's not just any fish. I don't want to do Peppa because Peppa is too big. She's glitchy. It makes her clip through things. So it's no good. I think we need to have Seymour. Eggplant Vlad, you think so? I don't know. Oh, Sasha, I am so sorry for your loss. Thank you for the huge donation to St. Jude. I'm thinking of you. I hope that we can maybe be a little bit of a distraction. Thank you so much. I mean, I guess we could put Vlad in the eggplant costume. Let me see what it looks like. Let me just get Vlad real quick off the gallery or something so that we can see him. It needs to be a hybrid Vlad, no weakness. No, I just want like regular Vlad. Not made over. Why is this on a Look lilsimsie hashtag? This is for my, they uploaded this sim for me to try and put in my Black Widow challenge. Okay, let me put him in the eggplant costume and see what it looks like. No shoes, just eggplant. He's gonna try and wear his shoes. I don't want you to wear shoes, Vlad. I don't like your shoes. Kind of freaks me out thinking of you in shoes. Ugh! Honestly, I'm finding this like deeply distressing. This whole situation. Remove your shoes, remove your shoes, remove your socks. I don't even know if he needs tights. Everybody's saying purple tights, but there's something about him not being in tights that is like, I don't know how to explain it. But his like scary little legs being visible kinda, they kinda work. Sim form. Are you wearing makeup? Why? He doesn't normally have that for his everyday form, but I guess that's fine. There's dark form. Here's regular form. I want him to have his regular form, not the... I can't even zoom in on his face. Okay. You can stay like that. I don't want him to be evil or a loner. That's not good. I might make him into a geek, because he loves to play with the video games. Oh, is it under skin details? There you go. That'll explain it. Sorry, he just looked like a child for a second. Okay, he can be a geek. I'm gonna have him stay romantic and as a love bug. Because that way he'll try and woohoo more. Oh, maybe he should be, wait, how about a dance machine again? We had one other sim who was a dance machine. And I think that would be kind of funny. Where is dance machine? I'm looking for like a shoe. There it is. Seymour Shark? I sure hope we do. Thank you for the donation. Somebody else said thanks, I hate it. Okay, Seymour, what kind of traits should you have? What have we not used yet, really? Someone needs to be jealous. It makes it so they don't woohoo, though. It makes it so they don't woohoo. Which kind of scares me. Child of the ocean and generous. Will child of the ocean be a waste of a trait? I guess he'll do water activities, which could be good. So he'll be like inside of the hot tub and everything. And maybe... I don't know, maybe you could be like... No one reads books. Do you think he reads books? You know what else might be helpful is to have a family-oriented one. But what if he doesn't have kids? Never mind. Oh, how about nosy? Because they have that funny animation like this. Maybe he's nosy. Oh, we just passed $351,000 raised. Lilypad, thank you for donating. The Money Mouse promised me he'd get me out of here. Thank you for donating. What else? Maybe I do another Chased by Death. Look, unfortunately, I think maybe having more Chased by Death sims could be helpful. We have a couple neat sims already. I think it might be good to have more Chased by Death. So we have Stanley, who's Chased by Death, romantic, and a love bug. Money Mouse is Chased by Death, mean, and glutton. Snowman is active. I said active? Snowman is active, a dance machine, and a bro. The clown is clumsy, childish, and cringe. The fairy princess is romantic, a music lover, and neat. The alien fish loves the outdoors, is Chased by Death, and a grouch. Seymour the shark, child of the ocean, nosy, and Chased by Death. Oh, I thought I had a lactose intolerant one. Maybe he can be lactose intolerant then. I guess I got rid of the sim who was lactose intolerant. And then we have Vlad, who is a geek, romantic, and a dance machine. I think that should work. I think that should work. Are only 2 of them women? Oh. That's not good. The alien. Oh, give me my outfit back! Boo. Costumes. Stanley Humphrey can get pregnant, so that's not really a problem. So that gives us 4 Sims that can get pregnant. With Stanley, the alien fish, the fairy princess. Maybe I can make the Yeti can get pregnant too. That should be good. I guess you kind of want it to be half though, right? So that the woohooing is effective. The last time I did it with MZ Command Center, Luella, it wasn't working as effectively as when we did it like this. Yeah, you won't be able to tell if they're pregnant, will you, in this costume? Stanley, you can easily tell is pregnant. The alien, oh, it might be really hard to tell if the alien is pregnant. I think the snowman is probably easier to tell if the snowman's pregnant. Seymour? We can't do Seymour because, Seymour's so, it's so creepy. I'm sorry, that's not why we can't do Seymour. It's just like, it really is quite something. But like Seymour can have kids, obviously. Well, we're gonna use free love. That's the whole point, Swan. We're gonna use free love for it and everything. It'll be good. It'll be good. Okay, I'm gonna set up some likes and dislikes for activities. I'm gonna make a lot of them enjoy cooking, dancing, comedy, cross-stitch, fitness, guitar, piano. Maybe you like writing and video games and romance and singing, programming, acting. And I want you to be attracted to like, maybe we just make sure they like all romance styles because that should help them with the woohooing. Oh, I didn't put wellness on. That one too. We just gotta set this up for all of them. Wellness. Okay, we just gotta go through and do it all. The stream's gonna be on Saturday. I guess you could just make him like every activity. It might be easier than trying to go through and like fix it. You know? This will just hopefully make them more likely to do stuff. Okay. Wife Mom Simmer, thank you for donating. Thank you so much. Yeah, I spent like the whole stream making the dollhouse, Emily. We've been doing it like all day. Okay. Jeez, this takes ages. Okay. There's that one. I know, I need like a select all button or something. Oops. We got that. Activities. This will be fine. This will hopefully help them, so they'll do more stuff, and also they'll hopefully have a good time doing it, which will be nice. So we're gonna want them to be happy. You want them to suffer, but you also want them to be happy. It's kind of a balance, like, because if they're suffering too much, they don't woohoo or anything. But we also want them to be uncomfortable, so I don't know. Oops. They can have kids. My max household size is increased with MC Command Center, so they can have kids. We're gonna have to set up some real funky MC Command Center settings in a second. But yeah, they'll be able to have kids. Oops. No, there's not a select all button. I'm not sure that anybody would really, for the most part, even use a, oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm not sure that most people would even use a select all button if they made one. Because there's too many. Like, you're not really supposed to. Okay. You've been cooking up names in the Discord for what, like what you're gonna call the Sims? That's so funny. We're already talking about nicknames and everything. Okay, almost there. You'd select all and then go and deselect the ones you didn't like after. I guess that makes sense. That would be an easy way to do it. Video gaming. Okay, cool. And then your romance styles also. And then last is Stanley, who actually has some already, this version of Stanley, but we'll set him up with all the rest. Okay. Boop, boop. There, nice. And romance styles. Okay. Okay, so all of their things are set up. This is my Sims Unpaused household. The Sims I will be using for my unpaused stream. Hashtag lilsimsie. Oh, I spelled my name wrong. Got it. So we'll upload that for you. And then we'll go back into the game. Oh, I didn't do all of them for the shark, but that's okay, Evil. That's fine. The shark doesn't need to have all of them. The shark has the ones that like are in the house. So, it's fine. It is totally fine. Okay, I do need to make sure we teleport everybody inside. I also want to give like more of these Sims some of these. And maybe I could give some more of them some instruments. We don't need to do it for all of them, but I'm gonna put a few of these things inside of their inventories, okay? Just so that people will have some more stuff that they can be doing. Clay, oh, that could be good. I'm not gonna put pottery. So we're absolutely not able to put regular pottery in here because like painting, you can't do it because then, if you have like clay inside the house, your sim will like start making it, never finish it, and then just leave it there and not scrap it. Does that make sense? So that's no good. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, you have those, you have those, you have those. You can have those. You can have those. Vlad, you can have this. I should get more. I don't have anywhere for Vlad to sleep now. Well, we don't necessarily want to make scrapping crafts into a club activity because we're going to want to be able to use the clubs for other things. So you don't want to waste one on scrapping crafts. Teleport here. Stanley's already in the house. Okay. Let's turn on... Basically any music can be turned on. Doesn't really matter what it is. You won't be able to hear it. Jazz. Turn on... electronica, maybe? Won't Vlad die in the sun? Well, yeah. He's inside the house now, but he could die in the sun. Let's make a club. Unpaused. And we will add the household to it for now. I need to cheat the number of club points I have. I'll fix the dance floor, don't worry. We have a lot of stuff we gotta turn on. It's gonna be turned on and off nonstop, Tifa. I'm gonna have to turn it on like, as soon as I play. I'm gonna get some more club points. Let's make sure we add the rest of the household in here. And then we can buy like a romance bonus. We can buy some flirty vibes, which will help us. That should be good for now. Okay, club activities. These are where we're gonna switch in and out kind of throughout the stream, you know? So we could pick a few things like using the hot tub in the beginning, and we could pick things like, what are summer activities? Maybe I'll just do that. We can add, obviously we're gonna add woohoo and fight. That's like the main one that needs to stay. But then we kind of like switch out. Maybe I'll have them use the telescope. Like sometimes if they're not fixing things, we can have them try and clean temporarily. So this is like one thing that sort of changes. I might put on the telescope, and I might also put on the sauna. Maybe we do spa activities. I'll have them doing yoga and stuff. They'll probably dance autonomously anyway, so we don't need to worry about that too much. You can add play games. Like again, we'll change them out. We'll see how it goes, and then we can kind of adjust. Okay, so woohoo pregnancy, we need to turn up to 50%. Oh my god. I need to also make sure my household size is set higher. I think it's at 10 right now. I always forget settings. Do you remember where it is? I always forget it. I need to turn on bill auto pay. We have a lot of stuff to do. So, oh, well, I'm gonna take my mods out of my mods folder, Doctor, for the tournament on Friday. So that's not really a concern. We'll have like fresh no mods, like, so that's not gonna be a problem. I'll just take the mods folder out temporarily. Oops, MC Command Center, MC settings. Is it gameplay settings? Yeah, it is. Maximum household size. Let's do 15. And then the bill auto pay. There's a Sims Twitch Rivals tournament on Friday. The bill auto pay. I always forget where that is. Money settings? Yeah, auto pay bills enabled. So that solves that problem. That's the thing. People are always like, oh, let the power get turned off. But if they don't have power, then they can't do like half the things in the house. So we don't want that. So we put the bills on auto pay. Christine said, while they're wearing their costume, I guess I'll do this later. I can copy and paste their outfits onto their bathing costumes later on with Christine's tips. I'm gonna set up we have to do like the turn off pop-ups on the day, so we'll do that later. I'm gonna think a little bit about lot traits first. I might put romantic aura, because that might help us. I also think that like, will any of these affect their autonomy? I'm not gonna put on ley line. That'll stress me out too bad. So some of the lot challenges, this is also one of those things where we have to be a little bit careful because just to give an example, everybody's like, put mold. We did mold last year. Seems like a fun idea in theory, but in reality, it just makes everybody feel dazed all the time and then nobody woohoos. And so like, no one died from it and it was just making us, we were getting way less woohoos. So that's like, you don't really want that. Like that kind of ruins it if they don't. So I don't really want to put the mold on just because it like takes away from a lot of the other fun from it. Is Quake Zone gonna scare us? We could try Quake Zone. We could do creepy crawlies again too, so they can get bugs sometimes. And maybe I will put on like convivial and like homey, see if that just helps. We'll give them some good things too. I'm not sure if you see the Quake Zone in tab. I'm actually kind of scared of Quake Zone in the tab mode. Maybe I won't do that. I don't know. We're not gonna have kids. We're gonna have aging off. So the kids won't ever age up. I'm gonna have to autonomously, I keep saying autonomously. I'm gonna have to manually age them up into children. Don't disable autonomy. We don't want to auto-age anybody, but we're going to have to manually age the kids up, and I'm not going to let there be kids. People always try to argue with me about this once we start it, so just please understand where I'm coming from. I've practiced this so many times. It's not a good idea. We're not going to have them be able to go in and out the doors. We have to disable school with mods. I just don't want to... It becomes too much of a problem if we let them become kids. So they'll be like newborns, then infants, then toddlers, and toddlers will be the max that we'll play with. It's also harder to take care of the toddlers, so like it adds more of a challenge when the kids are that young, you know? Okay, I think that it might be set up now. Oh, she almost escaped. She almost didn't get put into the house. I don't think so. There we go. Why just 15 Sims max? Well, we won't have that many. There won't be that many, Cat. For me personally, I don't want to raise it up too high in case I forget about it for a different save. So that'll be why. That'll be why. They have a fridge. It's a mini fridge. This is what I was worried about, chat. When you said get a mini fridge, no one's going to believe that we have a fridge because it's mini. This is a fridge right here, so we do have one. Will Vlad teleport out? He hasn't before. He has, like, Sims have glitched out before. But we haven't had trouble with Sims getting, like, actually teleporting out and staying out or anything. So we should be okay. Yeah, I have been known also, let me put a mailbox real quick. I have been known also to put the Free Love Neighborhood Action Plan on. So I might instant enact Free Love too, to help us. I already have a spreadsheet made, Zelda. I've already got a spreadsheet made for it. Add a fence all around just to be sure. I'm not sure what you mean. He would still be out of the house where nobody can see him. If they are outside of this space, it's over for us. I have to come back and fix it, no matter what, so. This is all we can see. This is all we can see. Yeah, the last problem is the Vlad coffin thing, which I'm actually really sad about because I don't really want to give Vlad a coffin. Like, this is why I wasn't sure if I wanted to have Vlad, because I don't really want to have to put a coffin in here. But it really it's just so limiting. He doesn't need to sleep anyway. I guess that's true. He doesn't need to sleep. He could be fine. He can just pass out all the time. I guess that's true. We could do that. I could just cheat away his need to sleep in a coffin so he'll sleep in a bed. I guess we could do that too. Let me look at his vampire powers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, the fairy princess, I wanted to cheat some of her needs too, but we can wait on that. Vlad, let's look at your whole situation. Can I there we go, I got myself some more PowerPoints. How do you sleep in a bed as a vampire? Only able to sleep in coffins. Oh no, don't do that. Get rid of that. Okay, he's fine. It's under his weaknesses. Now he's fixed, so he has that. I don't really need him to use anything else, actually. I think he's okay. All right, you can stay like that. My little fairy princess here, I might get her some points too. Maybe she could have knowledge is magic. No. Cast long distances. We can buy those too. I don't know. Get rid of the hissing? No, I'll let him hiss. Can you cheat her spellcaster spells? Spellcaster cheats. I'll just unlock all the spells for her. I don't even know if she'll do them, but we can unlock them all for her. See how that goes. Well, so we've never had trouble with Vlad flying outside of the house, and I've used him in every single one of my saves that we've done this in. So I'm not too worried about it. He hasn't in the past, so I don't need to cheat that away from him, because he hasn't in the past. Okay. I think that we already have a rat, but I'm gonna check that too. And then otherwise I think we should be good. We'll have a couple last minute things to set up on the day, but that's stuff that like resets every time I load my game, so we'll have to wait until the day to do it. So I think with that, we're fine. Yeah? Can't she transport? Well, so can Vlad, but again, Vlad doesn't do it, so I'm not worried about her. Do you understand? Because Vlad doesn't do it either, so. And if the Sims like try to leave the house, it's not a big deal for us to teleport them back in. Like this happened last year, there was a bug and somebody like glitched outside of the wall. I just put them back, like, you know, I'm still gonna be around. So it's okay. It's okay. The slide doesn't block the cribs. No, the cribs are fine. We tested those earlier too. Sims Unpaused dollhouse. This looks ridiculous. The dollhouse I will be using for my 2025 Sims Unpaused stream. Okay, let's upload it. Let's upload it. I did press the button for 351K. Yeah, I did, Snowy. That was a little bit ago. That was a while ago. Anonymous, thank you. Chrome, thank you for donating too. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna do this on Saturday. We'll play in this house and use it. Yeah, it shows up as modded because the windows in the front are custom content. These windows have to be custom content because it's basically like a gaping hole in the wall, so that way we can see in without it glitching. So that's on purpose. But that, I think, covers all of our setup for the stream. I have a couple little things I want to mess around with and test when I'm offline. But we've got the thing built. We got the Sims picked out. I think we should be all set to leave it going. Well, you can't get him on the gallery, Tessa, because it's custom content. But if you look up Little Dika's custom content, you can find it on his stuff. Will it be confusing with 2 money mouses? Well, this one is not a real mouse, and you're not going to see any pop-ups, so you won't even know. You won't even know. The outside of the house is painted white already. I did that kind of. So I think we should be good to go. Got places to sleep, spaces for the kids eventually. I think we should be okay. Well, I think on that note, I'll probably wrap up this stream right here. And I will catch you all in like literally a couple of hours, because me and Dan are gonna play Minecraft today. So we're gonna be live in a little bit and do some Minecraft with Dan. I usually stream at 4 o'clock Eastern time. It's currently 1, so I'll be here in like 3 hours and we'll play some more Minecraft with Dan. Oh, how about this? I'm gonna go raid, Catsicle is live playing Stardew Valley with crowd control. So you can like destroy their farm by donating. I'm sure Kat will explain it. Maybe we can go over there and say hi. That sounds like kind of fun. I've never personally played crowd control Stardew Valley, so I'm kind of interested in how it goes. But yeah, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping me set up today. I appreciate it. Sierra's cat, thank you for donating too. And I will see you all in a couple hours, like I said. And if you want to watch this unpaused stream, it'll be on Saturday, starting at noon Eastern time, and we'll leave it running until noon on Sunday. So it'll be a full 24 hours in real life. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day. I said it like 4 times at this point, and I'll see you all later, okay? Okay, goodbye!